Um, I'm disappointed, to say the least.
Alright, let me turn off the screen block and, wait, hold up. God, I hate this UI. There we go. Okay. Let me put this in performance mode so that way the game does not run like ass. Well,
All right, I'm gonna share this real quick.
alright. So, sup, everybody? I haven't streamed in a while, and, yeah, I didn't plan this. I was, thinking about it, and then I realized, oh, I should probably do this today instead of tomorrow because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to. Because I definitely won't be able to do it next Friday.
Oh yeah, you gotta get your teeth pulled. Man.
Yeah, that's next week.
You know something funny? When I got my teeth pulled, funny
What?
thing was, I didn't feel any pain. Like people, like I know people are saying, well, you're on anesthetics and stuff, but no, like no, I didn't really take any of the medicine or anything afterwards, and I felt fine. like,
Well,
he was
that's
like,
well.
he's
You
like,
you probably had a good doctor then.
no, I think it's because I have a high threshold for pain. Like, no joke. Uh, I can really like get hurt really bad and be okay. I pull through shit mostly because I was bullied and picked on my whole fucking you my entire young life. So I kind of became like a malleable force. I can't really be beaten down to a pulp.
Uh, I'm trying to remember which one of these. What's up, Joker? I'm trying to remember which one of these I haven't done yet because I think I collected one of these and didn't trigger it. You know what? Let me get all the tapes first.
Who has tapes anymore?
I don't know when this game takes place because no one has a cell phone, so I'm assuming it says press A to store items, but it won't let me store anything.
Yeah, everything. For some reason now, people have pretty much made like the '80s um as a euphemism for scary. Anytime something scary takes place, it's always in the '80s. I don't know.
Why won't it let me store? Hold on, do I have to? Let me guess.
How the hell are you gonna How are you gonna fit a tape in your pocket? Is what I want to know.
Yeah, he has some deep ass pockets.
He's got link pockets.
Yeah, he's got link pockets. Oh, he's got survival game protagonist pockets.
That sounds like a gross hot hot pocket flavor. Ding link pockets. Spicy Hyrule chili flavor. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Spicy Hyrule chili flavor. Okay, I'll admit this game because this game is so obtuse. We're trying to figure out what the fuck you're supposed to do. I'm having a walkthrough up on my phone and figuring out where these tapes are. Because I'm not gonna spend like an hour trying to find these. At this point.
Dude, speaking of which, I spent 2 hours on San Andreas trying to get this achievement, man. I don't know if you saw on the Discord.
Yeah, I saw you were talking about the AI is way tankier than it normally is.
Yeah, not only that though, but I played this game 100 times over, dude. Like, this game was a big chunk of my childhood. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. And I remember vividly when you were playing, you could tank hits. You could take a few gunshots.
Yeah, I don't remember you being like super frail in GTA.
Yeah, in San Andreas you were never like super frail or anything. You could take a few shots before you. If you just stood there and they shot you, then sure, yeah. But in this one, if you make even the slightest mistake, they will eviscerate you.
Yeah.
Like I am not joking.
Is it have like a difficulty setting or something?
No, that's the worst part about it. Like, it's not that I don't, like I said, it really is just, I think, and I think Wayward even pointed this out, and that might be the issue, is that when they what do you call it? When they adapted, I want to say, fuck it, I can't think of the word right now. But when they adapted it for like modern consoles or whatever, I think they increased the FPS or something like that, and it makes everything move a bit faster. But they didn't really they didn't optimize it right, in my opinion. I don't think they optimized it right, because in this one you can't tank any hits. Like, I'm dead serious. Like 5 hits and you're dead.
Can the AI tank hits though? Because if they can, then that's a problem.
Yeah, and it's not even just the AI can tank hits. It's that it isn't so bad. It's like, how do I explain it? The tanking part isn't that bad, but it's enough to know. Like, you can unload on a dude, and it takes a minute for them to fall down. Maybe that was in the old GTA and I never noticed, but it's not too bad if you don't notice. What you do notice is these motherfuckers are shooting at you, complete accuracy, and they drain your health in an instant.
Oh, that's like, not
good. Yeah. So like, I'm over here. I'm playing this. I'm still in the early game too. I'm still in Los Santos. I just got done. I haven't got done with that mission because again.
So Bethesda balancing, yeah, pretty much. Bethesda land.
Yeah. Like here's like, even with that, it's like you could come back to with Bethesda. It's like you could come back to that later when you power it up. This is not the same thing. It's literally.
Oh, you don't even get that.
You don't even get that. No, like you get eviscerated. Let me put it like, I had an SMG, I had full body armor, and everything. Right, that's the best you can get. Right, that's the best you can get in this game. Full body armor, got a decent gun. My skill for that gun is pretty high. it seems like it will be no problem to like take a territory, right? Take a hood territory, because that's what you did in the game, right?
Yeah, you think.
Um, yeah, it is so fucking hard to get gang territory now because you got all this bullshit. They eviscerate you if you don't, and they like I know it sounds like I'm explaining it badly, but I probably am. But hear me out. Like, it really is just you walk in, you start a gang war or whatever. You got 5 dudes coming in with AKs, and they all get a precision hit on you, and you're just gone. You're just dead. Like, I had to run away, hide behind a building, and wait for them to line up.
Insane. But I'm standing.
Wait, in the game or in real life?
No, in the game. Take pills, you bitch. Oh fuck. So that's what happens to me running out of sanity, huh?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that? They kill you when you run out of sanity.
Well, I knew you got killed, but it's just okay. That kills you. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't have a clear idea what the fuck is going on in this game.
Like the story, the gameplay, or both.
The story, like I'm assuming I'm in some kind of purgatory or something at this point. Because none of this shit makes any sense.
That's the go-to for any. If you don't understand the story, always assume it's purgatory, or at least come up with a theory that it's purgatory.
Did he take the pills?
That happens in every.
No, bitch, take the pills. Thank you.
It literally happens in every time someone can't explain something. It's always they're in purgatory.
Yeah, it's always you in hell or purgatory. It's one of two.
Yeah, they even did that with Ed, and Eddie. I remember that. It was so
wait, they did that in Ed, and Eddie?
Yeah, they said like each one of the kids is from a different era where they died, and that's why there's only 6 kids in the entire show.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
is that like a fan theory or something?
Yeah, that was an actually popular fan theory that they came up with.
Dude, what the hell?
Yeah, I got HBO Max for a month, and I've been rewatching Ed, and Eddie.
I have that on my list, but I haven't actually watched it yet.
You've never, like, seen the show at all, period.
No, I've seen the show. I mean, like, I haven't watched it on there yet. I used to watch that show all the time. Why is my sanity going down so goddamn fast? What the fuck is happening?
Joker, you have good taste. Yeah, like, Ed, and Eddie was the shit. It really was the shit.
Yeah, that was the shit. But dude, what the fuck is going on with his sanity?
Maybe would you say it's virtual insanity?
Like, bro, it's going down again. What the fuck? Game, really?
Rocket power. Everyone remembers rocket power, but no one actually remembers rocket power.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Yeah, and it's basically like, you know those jokes where people say, where there's like a bunch of network executives and they say like, let's make a totally awesome, radical, TV show with kids and their skateboarders and extreme sports and stuff like that. You know, one of those jokes?
Yeah.
That's the show. That's literally the fucking. I am not kidding.
Wow, that's bad.
That's the entire fucking show. It was made by Plastic Klupo, the same people behind Duckman and Rugrats, of course.
Ooh.
And I think if you saw like a screenshot, if you saw like what the thing looked like, I think it might ring a few bells.
Probably
because, like
would.
I said, it's one of those shows. It's one of those shows that you remember it, but you don't actually remember it. Just you've seen it on TV, but you never actually watched it.
So that's kind of sad that it's a show like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I already got the damn.
Basically, it's about like 4 kids living in Hawaii and like going on adventures, but they're also all into extreme sports. And even though technically you really like when you're into extreme sports, you usually specialize in one, but no, they do BMX
Yeah,
biking and skateboarding and surfing. It's just
I
I don't
mean,
remember a single. It's so fucking forgettable. That's the worst part about it. I don't
oh,
remember
that's
a single
bad.
goddamn thing. I remember there was one white kid, and the rest were Hawaiian. That's all I
That was
remember. Yeah, like they made a big joke about there was being one white kid who was like from Wisconsin or something, and like
wow.
the
That
rest of
that
them
that
were
is pretty white.
Hawaiian.
I'm sorry. That is pretty white. Wisconsin.
Yeah, Joker definitely invest in in like physical media.
Yeah, you might as well.
Definitely invest. Yeah, if I had TV shows that I watched all the time as a kid, the number one spot would always be fucking SpongeBob. SpongeBob was the shit. I would watch that. I would watch it every single time I go over to my cousin's house because we were poor and we didn't have cable in my house. We did not have cable for a very long time. So I watched it over my cousin's house all the time.
Yeah, see, I didn't have cable, so I had to watch the stuff over at other people's houses.
Yeah, what we had antenna. We had like regular ass antenna TV, and the closest thing I got to cartoons was watching watching The Simpsons. Like it used to come on like 6 or 7 o'clock. The Simpsons, Family Guy.
You didn't have that one like Saturday morning cartoon block on regular TV.
Yeah, it was 4 Kids TV. That's where I found the 2003 Turtles. My favorite version of the Turtles
I used to have
on
what
there.
was it called, like WB something. They used to show a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, oh yeah, Kids WB. That was also there too. Um,
Because I used to do like the
uh,
afternoon one.
yeah, I remember they did one Saturday mornings. I don't remember the afternoon ones, but I do remember like Kids WB being on Saturday mornings. And Mucha Lucha was on there,
Oh yeah, I
and
remember. I remember
it
the
was
one episode they straight up had Damien from the the Omen, but they just called him Doomian or something stupid like that. He just was beating the
yeah.
shit out of Ricochet for the entire episode. It felt
Oh
like.
yeah, his name was it was Ricochet and the Flea.
Yeah.
Uh, I
Yeah, and he
remember
had
that. Yeah.
When a Girl, I think was the other one. Wow, the fact that I remember this. I remember the names
Yeah,
is
it's
amazing.
coming. Not just say it's coming back. But I do remember the show having a dope ass opening like that.
It kind
That
of
that
did.
opening.
It kind of
Yeah,
did.
that opening was kind of fire though. It just like mucha lucha, mucha. You saw the
Yeah, it's like they really did. That really was low key pretty damn good. Same thing with Shaolin Showdown. It's like that when it's like, wow, that actually had a
nah.
drop in it. That
Yeah,
shit
like
actually had a
Shaolin
drop.
Showdown. Shaolin Showdown, in my opinion, is like one of the most underrated cartoons of all time. Like
Didn't they try
people
to make like a
really,
sequel show to that? And it was really
yeah,
bad.
yeah. It was Shaolin Chronicles, and it had the same problem with the Powerpuff Girls reboot. Is that it wanted to be a reboot and a sequel at the same time, and it did not work at
Not
all.
please don't. People need to stop trying to do rebuquels. They don't work. They
They
don't.
don't.
The rebuquel thing does not work. I remember when
The funny,
Terminator
like,
did that shit, and it was just like they did it twice now. That I think, but they did it twice. First
yeah,
you had
Dark
Jenna's
Fate.
shit, and then you had Dark Fate, which the
Dark
title of
Fuck.
that is so ironic because, I mean, it seems like it's like the worst Terminator movie.
It is because it pretty much said it's like the last. I hate bringing this up, but it's like the Last Jedi. The problem with the movie is it makes all the movies prior to it mean nothing. You just said that
Yeah,
John that
it,
yeah he doesn't. You're basically saying it doesn't matter. He didn't matter. None of it matters. Skynet doesn't exist. But now a new Skynet. So you're telling me, hold on. You're telling me this that John Connor doesn't exist, but a new quote unquote
wait, I think I did
Skynet
this one already.
and a new quote unquote John
Yeah, I did this
Connor
one already.
exists now, except now she's Hispanic and the Terminator is a woman. I don't know. It's dumb. It's stupid.
And now they're not
It's
called Terminators. It's in the AI is called Legion, which is like the most generic name you could pick
I mean,
for an evil AI. Like, are you serious? You couldn't give
I mean,
a better name than that. What do you mean I can't use that here? Why are you lying to me? Sorry, don't give me that bullshit. It's kind of funny that they used a oh, what the fuck is that door? It's kind of funny. I know the exact effect they used for this video because it's in my editing program. It's like I know what that is. Okay, so room full of pictures.
I mean, I don't know why they. I mean, why would you call them Legion? I mean, when James Cameron called them Terminators, at least he went all out with the idea. Like, yeah, let's just name something fucking bad.
Yeah, it's like and it makes sense. I mean, they kill people, they terminate things. Yeah. Terminator. That's exactly what AI would call them, probably.
Legion. Let me guess. The AI is a hive mind.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Legion, isn't it? That's why it's called. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like Legion is the most generic name you could have picked, and I know some people are gonna be like that's nitpicky or whatever to bitch about it, and it's like yeah, it kind of is.
Here's the thing about nitpicking: it's only okay when it's already shit.
Yeah.
Nitpicking something good is invalid. Nitpicking something that's shit is looking for entertainment.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so,
okay, I'm gonna actually put the walkthrough because I am not walking around this house. Because it seems like my sanity just drains like crazy no matter what I do right now. In here, so.
You gotta. Are you trying to stand in the light? You gotta stand in the light. So
I am, and it's like you have a light source with you. I thought that was supposed to keep you from going.
No. The lighter doesn't count.
Oh, the lighter doesn't count at all? What the fuck? I thought the lighter actually
counted. No, you gotta stay in the light. No, the lighter doesn't count.
Oh, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Like, the lighter don't... Man, I'm even thinking they're working on amnesia rules. Where it's like, as long as you're in a light, you good.
They said it as soon as you got the lighter. It says your lighter does not count as light to
I did not see that part. I did not see that part. I hate that I had to look up the walkthrough on my phone, and I hate that it doesn't have the you know how on the computer it has like the skip 15 seconds thing?
Yeah.
I hate that the phone doesn't have that.
You can just actually you can just click to the right twice with your thumb or whatever.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. That's how you do that?
Oh my god, dude! I thought you're better with computers than me, and you didn't figure that out.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't watch videos on smartphone that much. Mostly because my data plan does not. Mostly because my data plan does not support it. So I had to be on Wi-Fi. God damn it, dude! Just get to the guy when you actually start solving the goddamn tape, so I know what to do for each of these.
Is it really? Can we really call this like a? Are we a walkthrough using a walkthrough for a walkthrough? I don't know.
It's a walkthroughception.
Walkthrough. Yes, I was just about to say.
I wish I had the Inception block queued up.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with.
First, okay.
I'm disappointed with San Andreas, man. That really did bum me out. I was gonna spend the whole week. I was gonna get high. I was gonna spend the whole weekend playing this shit.
All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ. Come on.
Ironically, after all my belly aching project, that was actually super easy this time around. That mission was.
I never saw Truth or Scare. I've never seen that one. Then again, I don't think I had access to Discovery. Basic. I don't think they gave me that.
Discovery Kids. Oh yeah, that used to be the hub. I remember that.
Oh, that was Hub.
I don't
Oh, that was
remember.
Hub.
Yeah, until they got like
Isn't that where they had Transformers Prime? Because I remember watching.
They had that. They had Transformers Prime, but it was predominantly My Little Pony.
Okay, that
like
was
it was the My Little
random
Pony
plague
channel.
doctor in this video.
Symbolism, I don't fuck it. And yeah, it was Discovery
Showed
Kids.
Ghost Stories and Myth to kids. Oh, that's so kind of like the Goosebumps show, I guess, because I remember that was a thing. Now, I remember I used to not like Goosebumps because it was like, okay, you had legitimately like suspenseful, creepy shit, and then when it actually was revealed what was going on, it was just like that was it.
It was kind of got silly. Like it really did. It was pretty silly.
It really did. Like it would start. Like I remember the one where it was like they had the thing under the sink, and it turns out it's a demon sponge. It's literally a demon sponge. And I was like, wait a minute.
And then,
you had this creepy ass hook, and then it turns out, oh yeah, the thing is a demon sponge, and the only way to kill it is to just be
really, really good. Was Say Cheese and Die. That's a classic.
I don't think I remember that one.
Yeah, like a picture. You take a picture with the camera, and what you look like in the photo is what happens to you. Oh. And he took a picture of one of his friends and they disappeared, and they literally disappear and he never gets her back. She never comes back either. Like at the end of the episode, she never comes back.
Oh shit.
She does come back in the sequel, Say Cheese and Die again, to be fair, but still.
I remember there was one where there was like a fucking it was supposed to be creepy, and then it turns out it was just a mermaid. Like not even like a scary mermaid, and then at the end of the book they finally decided, oh yeah, there's actually a sea monster. And that's like the end.
Oh.
And it was just straight up, oh, this dude's an alcoholic. I don't know why I'm surprised by that.
If anything, I would say he was being moderate, considering how fucked up this place is.
Yeah, like,
I would want a electric drink too.
Oh no, now we got the hard shit.
Care to share a drink with me?
I don't share drinks with plague doctors. Just, you know, it won't even let me examine it. What the hell? Game.
And what's that? Is that the whiskey?
Are you tired somehow? I getcha. It's hard to rest in this place, isn't it? Yes, I know. I've been here for quite some time, you know.
Man, if you only knew how bad things were.
We're here to talk about you, right?
Apparently the tapes are the good ending. I actually could have gotten the bad ending.
So you feel confused, don't you? I understand. Everything has been really blurry since you woke up, hasn't it? Do you even know your own name, old friend? Dwayne,
yeah,
of course. There's no mystery.
I'm probably not gonna finish this. I might do it if I'm bored.
After all.
And I might still get high just for the hell of it.
Although this might not.
Dude, I'm pissed at Amazon because I ordered a Shin Megami Tensei game. I ordered a fucking month ago, and Amazon is like, "Oh no, today is they said, oh it's gonna be delivered today." It's like you haven't shipped it yet. Oh, it'll be here by 10 p.m. Then like 3 o'clock, it's like, okay, you need to reconfirm your order. It's like, bitch, I ordered it a month ago. What the fuck?
Always asking.
Yeah, that's why I don't get stuff. I don't get stuff from Amazon unless I absolutely need it.
Yeah, I'm not pre-ordering through Amazon again. I'm just because that's ridiculous.
Oh, you pre-ordered? Okay, that's your own.
Yeah, because it's the Steelbook. Because it's the Steelbook like day one edition, and I wanted that Steelbook, and I knew that shit was gonna get fucking scalped by the scalpers. So I was like, let me lock this down like a month in advance.
We go a long way. I'm on your side.
Was I supposed to drink this while he's talking?
Why don't we take a little sip to our friendship?
Yeah,
yo, the liquid didn't even go down.
Yeah, just drink random stuff. You see on the table, Eddie. That's the smart thing to do. That's the smart thing people do.
No. Well, what could be?
Oh my God, I'm reminded of that one joke from fucking SpongeBob. Where he says, where it was April Fool's, And SpongeBob starts laughing because the guy's drinking his
Things like
thing.
that.
He's drinking his glass of.
Don't worry, my friend.
I wasn't even
glass
looking
of
at the
water or
scare.
Everything's gonna be back to normal.
I wasn't even looking at the scare. He
Go
goes
ahead.
things like that.
Drink a little of this wonderful poison.
So like he gets like a glass of water, right? And he says,
I don't need it.
I would
no.
advise you to
He
take that
says,
drink now, my
the
friend.
fish guy. Okay, I'm terrible at telling stories. The fish guy goes up to SpongeBob and says, "Can I get some ice cubes for my drink?" And then he puts some ice cubes in his drink. And then this SpongeBob starts laughing as he's drinking it. And then after he's done drinking it all, and SpongeBob's out there just laughing and
See?
laughing.
Ain't that
And this
sweet?
dude
You know
grabs
you can always
SpongeBob.
rely on this to get you
SpongeBob's
back
face like
on
a
track,
sleeve.
don't you?
Like, you know how you grab somebody by the
Yeah.
collar?
You
Yeah.
know
You
the
grab them
coarse
by the
taste that
sleeve. He's like,
burns and
what did you
slides
do to
down
my
your
drink?
throat.
It's like, you
Honestly,
just all
bringing
pissed off
relief
about
and
you about to
dulling of your
wail on this
senses.
dude. And SpongeBob's like,
Come on,
you asked for
take
2
a
ice cubes,
sip.
I only put
You
1.
want
And he's
it.
like, oh, okay. And he just laughs it off because it's harmless. I was like, as a kid, I thought he was just overreacting, but as an adult, I'm thinking, okay, that dude was 100% justified.
Yeah, that's a little fucked up.
That's 100. That is honest to God an honest reaction when somebody seems like they did something to you drink.
Yeah, no, that is the you grab somebody and just slam them against one bed. What the fuck did you put in my drink?
God, you ever seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
And another sip.
I actually
like
have
always-
only seen some of the meme clips. I've actually never watched the entire show. I watched like a full episode.
Like, okay. So Danny DeVito's character and freaking Charlie Day's character, right?
Charlie Day
They're
is
at
fucking
just, like,
hilarious.
Now, Dwayne, will you fucking
He
tell
really
me
is.
who you are?
And like they're like at this sport. They're like
can
at
I,
this
can I
football
get
event.
up now, or am I still stuck in this chair? Am I supposed to drink again? Because I mean,
I told you, drinking just something random you found on a table is always a smart idea.
I mean, the glass is not emptying at all. It never ends.
Unless this guy is a lightweight and can't like just take it down like a man.
No, I mean like literally the glass is. Oh, there it is.
Oh no, this is Bill Cosby's house. Run, run!
Putting pops in the jello. Gotta run from the
Put a
putting
little-
pops.
I put a little secret ingredient in your drink of glue.
I saw this one meme, where it was like the Black Ops 3, fuck, I can't, well, game. It's like the Black Ops 3, poster, well, it's like the guy, and they like the 3, and he's like sitting, and it's like dark, and instead of that, it's Call of Booty Black Ops. I mean, that Jello Pops edition or some shit. It's like, no, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. It's Call of Booty Bill Cosby Ops, and then instead of special, it says Jello Pops edition. it's just Bill Cosby in a poncho, like photoshopped all with like Quaaludes in each hand, like a bottle of Quaaludes. I'm busting out laughing. I'm like, that is too good. Okay, is this game going? Can I save? Because I'm really not trying to get killed. They're doing all this bullshit. that Bill Cosby shit.
Jesus Christ, man.
That
When
shit
I
is
heard about
nuts.
that, man, I did want to believe it, and to an extent, like, cause to be fair, hear me out, some of those did turn out to be bullshit.
Yeah, some of them
claims
were.
did
Some of
turn
them
out
were
to be
just straight up bullshit, and it kind
I
of
know.
pisses me off. And it pisses me off when people do that because it's like, look, don't fucking lie like that, because that would just makes me just automatically assume that everybody lying. Instead of just being like, well, maybe it did happen. Let's wait for evidence. And then I'm just like, okay, everybody fucking lying now.
Yeah, I think it was, like I said, it wasn't all of them. So
Oh yeah, it
anybody
definitely
watching
wasn't all of
this,
them.
yeah, anybody watching this, hear me out. I'm not saying I don't believe them. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, there were a good chunk of them who did.
Yeah, there were some. I
that
don't know
were
the
bullshit.
exact ratio, but
There-
some of those were straight up just lying.
I would say at least like less than half.
Because like, how many
than
of
half.
them were there? Because it was a bunch.
What did Stage Bell said?
Like, we need the freaking
During
head
all
count.
this time, during all this time, I
Like, I'm not trying to make light of it, but it's like, god damn, dude, this repeat offender, and then it's just this shit.
he said he said Stage Bell said, and all this time, I just come to find out Bill Cosby raped over 28 people.
28.
That's over half. That's over twice a dozen rapes.
Yeah, like, what the hell, man? Not
Jesus
for the record.
Christ.
For the record, like one is already bad enough. But it's like you go 28.
Yeah.
Even if let's be
Man.
generous and say like 5 of those. Wow, the fucking lighter getting stuck on the geometry here. Let's say like 3 of those were fake. That's still ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's still an insane number. Like, even if we
once is too much. Once is too many. Once is too many.
What the fuck is the
Obviously.
boiler? Open the goddamn door and quit playing.
How did the hyenas know what a boiler was?
Huh?
In Lion King, they make fun of Zazu and saying, look at the little birdie going to the birdie boiler. He said, no, not the birdie boiler. How do they know what a boiler is?
Yo. Yo.
Edgy. I'm not high right now either.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'm not high right now.
John
like-
Cena,
like-
I need you in here. We need to. Are you sure about that? meme?
Nah, he's too busy kissing.
He's too busy
China's
apologizing.
dictator's ass.
He's too busy apologizing in fucking Mandarin for saying Taiwan.
He's busy sucking Winnie the Pooh's dick.
Yeah.
The guy who made a big chunk of his career off of being extremely patriotic. By the way,
That makes it even worse.
remember that stint in like WWE where he was like super patriotic or whatever.
I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever watched like more than like a few seconds WWE or any wrestling stuff. Like, I'll level with you.
I used to love wrestling, man. Dear God.
Though I'll say this though, I do the one thing, the only wrestling thing I kind of like is when people do like meme builds in the WWE games of like YouTubers and shit, and have them fight. Like, I was watching one where they got DSP, Low Tier God, and Ninja fighting as like wrestlers, and it was the funniest shit.
Oh yeah, like I played WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. That was an awesome game. Had great custom characterization and shit too.
You know,
like, you can make up your own move. You can make up your own moves, give them names, and like the announcers will even say their names.
You know what's another game that sports thing that had really good customization from what I remember? It was like Fight Night or something like that. It was like a boxing thing. That one was pretty good.
I heard about that one. I don't think I actually played it.
I had like a relative that used to play it a lot, and I would just like watch them play it because they wouldn't let me. I don't think they let me.
You know the one game that I don't understand. I don't understand 2K games. I don't
understand Madden or 2K games. I'm gonna level with you.
Yeah, like I don't get them. Like, here's the thing. I like basketball games when they're not taking basketball too seriously. When it's not like just playing an actual game of basketball. Like a great example. Like, you ever played Street?
What was it, like NBA Street or something like that? I think is what it was called.
No, it was just called Street. It was just called Street.
Oh, because I remember there was a Street one that did like or is it the game lets you do some just absolutely nutty shit to people?
Yeah, like like you could do like alley oops and glitter ball. It was fun. That's what made it fun. It was like a genuinely fun game, but it was also a basketball game too. 2K games feel like you're actually playing a game of basketball. I don't want to actually play a game of basketball.
Yeah, that's my whole thing with sports games. It's like, okay, I kind of play
Like-
games because it's shit that I can't actually do in real
Like,
life.
you
Because if
wanna- you
I
wanna
did,
put
I
the-
would be
you wanna-
it would be really stupid.
You know one of the
like,
highest. You know what like one of the highest grossing sports games of all time is?
Is it Madden?
Fuck. No, it's NBA Jam. Like it still is. Like even adjusted for inflation, it still is. Remember that? It's super old too. Super old game. Like Genesis era game. And
Wow.
yeah, it was fun too because it was like basketball, but it was like also fun too because like you can even get the ball on fire and
You can get the
and do
ball
like alley
on
oops
fire.
on fire. Yeah, it was like famous for that. Like you could actually get the ball on fire. It was famous for that.
That's funny. That's just fucking funny. That's just fucking funny. I swear, I get way too fucking lost in this house.
Yeah, I don't like I don't get sports games. Genie from Aladdin met who? I don't know.
I don't. Wait, Matt, who?
I mean, Genie from Aladdin technically met
Oh, what
Goofy
the
and
fuck?
Donald. He
I'm about
met
to die.
Goofy, Donald.
Wait, he can spawn now?
Yeah, cause you're going insane. You gotta stand in the light, buddy. Ah, too late. He got you.
I don't care. I was stuck anyway because I couldn't know where the boiler room was. Yeah, didn't like a lot of the old like animated Disney shit like cross over?
Yeah, it was called like a House of Mouse.
Yeah, they,
And,
yeah,
like,
they
it was
had
like
that. They did have that.
I'm still surprised Sora got into Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I want to
still
know.
can't
I
get
want
over
to.
that.
I want to just be in the room when that shit happened because you know Nomura just dumped all the lore on Disney and would not shut up, and they were just like make him stop.
No, apparently what happened was an executive who was working on Kingdom Hearts met an executive who was working on Smash Brothers in an elevator, and they just got to talking.
Isn't that like
That's
how?
apparently
Isn't that exactly
how-
how Kingdom Hearts became a thing anyway?
Yeah, so they said like it's like poetry, it rhymes.
Oh my god, the fucking game crashed again. I swear, I need to go to like all the streams and do like a crash counter. Like how many times is this piece of shit crashed on me?
Yeah, like the fact of it's gonna be a legal nightmare, but I'm just impressed they actually managed to do it. Like they really
Yeah, no,
did
that is
get
fucking
Sora
insane.
And he has like the original Keyblade too with the Mickey Mouse insignia on it and everything. So it's like, yeah, like like there is one drawback: they can't mention any Disney characters.
Yeah, they can't.
So like that stained glass, like a stained glass thing where it has
yeah,
like
I think they
Riku,
cut all the
Kairi,
Disney
Donald,
characters
Goofy.
off it.
Yeah, they put the star fruit in the fucking boat they were about to sail on, and they can't even
Joker, it's
mention
not my
Donald or
fault. The
Goofy.
game crashes like every other time you die, for some reason. It's like the enemies can attack the fourth wall. Some shit.
Gaming license.
Wait, there's licenses for this
license.
shit?
I mean, in China there are. You can only play for a
to be
limited
fair,
amount of
China. You
time.
can only play for like 2 hours on a weekend or some shit. Wait a minute. Okay, this ain't the worst. Okay, I just gotta go back downstairs and get the thing.
I'm just glad I got San Andreas for free. Like that's the only.
Okay, that's right, because you got the
only
Game
upside.
Pass, right?
Yeah, Game Pass. It's only for San Andreas though, which is great because I was like, okay, that's fine because that's the best one out of the three. It was the best one.
I mean, it was the
So I
one
got
that
nothing
has the
to
most
worry about.
memorable memes, it seems like. Because I don't remember. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
remember if there's any memes from like Vice City.
nah, they're really. Because here's the thing. Grand Theft Auto 3 is very basic. Like Claude, the main character, he doesn't even talk. He's a silent protagonist.
Oh, really? They had the little.
Um,
I didn't know they had a silent protagonist.
yeah, he doesn't have much personality to say the least.
Huh.
And Vice City, at the end of the day, Vice City, it's just Scarface. It's clearly just fucking Scarface.
I
So
mean,
like
that
everything,
works. Why can't I drop
and
game? If you don't let me drop this, no, not the fucking lighter. You, God, fucking
San
damn it! I hate
Andreas,
these controls.
San Andreas is the best one because it was like the first one that was straight up original. And it kind of had that and again it kind of embraced the whole, well, gangster. Yeah, the whole gangster ideology and stuff like that. It was really fun. There's a lot of fun, memorable moments too. Yeah, like everyone says the memes, but it is genuinely funny. Like
Yeah, I
there's
mean, it is
legitimately just
funny.
genuinely funny stuff
Like
in
the
it.
first cutscene is pretty fucking funny. When Samuel Jackson
Which
is
one?
just and I've
Nah.
said it when Samuel Jackson shows up and is just fucking with you.
Oh yeah, Tenpenny is such an awesome villain. I love him
Yeah,
so
he is
fucking
such
much.
an asshole.
Yeah, have you ever played San Andreas?
So funny thing, that was like one I was allowed to play a lot of like games that I probably should not have been allowed to play. But GTA was where the line was drawn for some
Ah,
reason. And it's because you remember the controversy about the mini game
the
thing
hot.
that but that the thing is you had
Oh
to have the
yeah,
fucking game to get anyway, so it's not like normal people were gonna do it.
yeah. Like that was a hot coffee controversy. You know something something that Rockstar even did like to a wink to that in GTA 4, right?
Yeah.
Uh, where it takes place in Liberty City. Well, which is basically New York. The Statue of Liberty is has the face of Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that. They were. Hold up, I gotta fucking
here's
store this.
I know it's gonna sound weird, but I'll say this: Grand Theft Auto 4 was the creepiest Grand Theft Auto.
The creepiest?
Yeah, it was just creepy. Like the whole tone, the setting,
Wait, hold up.
everything
What the
about
fuck?
it.
I put this game. I told you to put this away. What the hell? Ah.
It just like the thing about Grand Theft Auto 4 was, um, Grand Theft Auto 4 had a really really good story, and the thing about it was kind of like a deconstruction of Grand Theft Auto. Basically, it was telling you like realistically somebody who's like involved in crime and drugs and prostitutes and all these other horrible and dubious shit, they would be a depressed fuck. They would not be a happy,
Well,
nice
what the hell? I
person.
can't go through this door. Is it this door? It's this door. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you really wouldn't be. You really wouldn't be a nice person. Wow, the stool was here the whole time. What the fuck? I didn't even need to pick it up.
No GTA protagonist. Um, no GTA protagonist is nice, but Nico is and once you think about it, Nico is actually relatively nicer than most GTA protagonists actually. But like, it's just so depressing and downer. Like, it's just so. I think they're trying to go for realism with GTA 4.
Game.
And it
what
kind of
game? Give me
worked.
the fucking light, thank you.
I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like,
Nah, that makes sense. Oh, now that I've just remembered something. We talked about the hot coffee thing. I think one of the Jack and Daxter games actually made a meme about that. I think it was the racing one. Like this is like a scene with Daxter and what's her name, the girl who got turned into a precursor, along with him. What was her name? Tess, I think. There's like a joke about that where like she starts making noises that sound kind of inappropriate, and then it's just the camera zooms out. And it's like, oh no, okay, this is 100% appropriate. And because I remember people were sharing it. Wow, this is a pretty baller ass office right here. Yo, what the hell? Why you hiding this in your damn vents? What the? Oh, that's one creepy ass photo. Oh, never mind. You don't give a fuck. You damn right. Sign below. Yep. Give me 1 second. Oh, no liquor. Okay. You suck. You suck, Dwayne.
It is kind of stupid that this whole controversy was made about a game that was literally intended for mature audiences.
Yeah, that's the weird part. It's like it was made for like 17 and up. Like, let's be real here. It's most people who are 17 and up have already seen plenty of porn that's way worse than this shit. Probably.
I mean, most 12-year-olds. Let's be real. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Like, let's be real. Like, people, especially like you know, we're talking about like, you know, internet age people.
Yeah, but about around the age of 12. For me, it was 10, but...
Oh, shit.
But I didn't actually... Yeah, let's not delve into deeper, though.
Let's not go into detail, because...
Yeah, that got awkward fast. Anyway...
Somebody gonna clip...
What are we looking at?
I don't know. Okay, there's a bird, a dove with a masterpiece on it. Is this supposed to mean something? Because I have no idea.
It's from a John Woo movie.
It's a John. Yo, that's true to John Woo. Oh, speaking of John Woo, there's a game that's based off of. It's like a sequel to Hard Boiled, and one of the abilities you get in that game is your character does a 360 spin with guns, and there'll just be random doves flying out as he's doing this. It's like, where'd the doves come from?
Oh my god, it's fucking Voldemort. You're surrounded by Voldemort.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by blind Voldemorts. Up, we're back in the PT room. Is there gonna be a bag that tells me to watch out for something? No? Okay. Okay, that was it.
Yeah, but if I had to rate like the GTA games, GTA 2 on PS1, Jesus Christ, Joker, how old are you?
He's like mid-20s, I think.
So
wasn't like the original GTA games like car driving things, and that was it?
Yeah, they were actually like overhead type games.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like, wait, just as what GTA was originally? It's like, damn.
Talk about an upgrade.
Yeah, talk about a complete 180. I don't even know how that represented. I guess because the signature. I don't know. I think I already did negligence. Hold on, which one was negligence? I think I might have actually. The thing is, it doesn't indicate which ones you've already done on here, which is weird.
You mean you haven't been keeping track?
Well, because I did some of these last stream. I did like two of them last stream. I think I did one before that, and I think negligence was the one I ended up doing. The fuck, I gotta add on this walkthrough.
Had shooting and driving an ice cream truck was the only goal.
Ice cream truck. I mean, hey man, don't come to a man his ice cream. I'm just saying. Ice cream is no joke.
Especially, I used to get this all the time. The sour pops. I just get a sour pop every time. Yep, it only costs like $1.50. Damn, those are the days. I miss being a child, Edgy. I want to be a child again.
I think like everybody's okay. Yeah, I've done negligence already. We can skip this one. This is the one with the beers. Yo, man, Joker's gonna hate me for saying this, but I just miss when you could just like pop a game into PS2 and that was it. There was no bullshit. You know what I mean?
Everyone misses that, Edgy. Everyone misses just being able to play the goddamn game.
Just play the goddamn game, CJ. Shut up.
We didn't need Wi-Fi. We didn't need constant updates. We didn't need DLC to get everything.
Games as a service.
Yeah.
So your fucking game doesn't stop working because the company goes under. I hate that so much.
And there's one drawback. At least there's one upside. We don't have to deal with GameStop employees anymore.
That is true.
I like I swear to God, like they really did not care.
Oh my
There'd be one thing
god,
that,
they would push that fucking like protection shit so goddamn hard, and I just like at one point I looked at the games on plays like I know you have to push this on me, dude. So I'm not gonna like get annoyed, but it's like you gotta admit this is dumb.
I remember every time we tried to exchange a game, they would literally say, "You might as I
Wait,
mean
I think
they
that's
might
the one I
have said,
just wait,
look,
hold up. I think that was the one I just did.
honestly, they could have just said, we got some games you just threw out in the garbage. You can have those if you want to exchange your game."
Oh
Um,
no, this is the one
not
that
to
I
mention,
didn't figure out.
not to mention, like any game you get that's used, there's like a 20% chance that it isn't even gonna work.
That and
And like,
GameStop, like if you say you wanted to get a game because you wanted to like you like the devs or something. If you get it used, the devs don't get shit. Like
yeah,
the devs don't get shit. That's why
and
GameStop
then
be pushing used so goddamn much. Because they get to keep all the sales.
and this happened to me more than a few times. Sometimes the game you get isn't even the right game that goes with the goes with the box.
Oh no, I didn't have that problem. The worst GameStop experience I ever had was when I got Mass Effect 3.
Okay, there's a lot to unwrap.
No, here's why it was bad. It wasn't because of the game, even though the game is,
Yeah, everyone knows it's shit.
Yeah, we're not even gonna go there with that game. Like, we don't even need to go there. But the thing was, when I got the game, because I had like pre-ordered it, right? Or I went to pre-order it because I was getting it. I think it was something. I think it was a birthday actually that I had pre-ordered it. I had pre-ordered it because I didn't have the cash right then and there, but I was gonna have it later. And I was just like, well, I'm near a GameStop, might as well go ahead and pre-order. And I did, and the guy who, oh fuck, the light went out. And the guy at the counter decided to lie and say that, hey, you have to get the DLC with the Prothean, or else you're always going to get the bad ending.
How old were you when he said this?
I was like a teen.
Ah.
And see, the thing was, I didn't have, my smartphone was like dead, so I couldn't like look this shit up. And this is, of course, before the game came out, so no one knew. And the thing was like, I would have gotten the DLC if he just told me there was a Prothean that was a party member. Like, he didn't need to lie to me like that. And then out of curiosity, I looked online, and after the game came out, because I was wondering, was that actually true? And of course it wasn't. Of course it wasn't. Like IGN says, you do not need the DLC to get the good end, to get a good ending, but it does make it way easier to do so.
I mean, like, define good ending.
Yeah, of course. In this define good ending, it's like the endings where like Shepard actually lives despite blowing everything up, even though he should have died. He or she should have died anyway.
She should have died in the first game instead of being brought back to literally do.
I mean, you did die in the second one.
I mean, she did, but she came back, which was dumb, just to do. And
I remember they
like,
hyped the shit out of that in the trailers that your character was gonna die, and I thought, that would be an interesting way to go.
Yeah, anytime I hear, "Oh, your favorite character is gonna die," I am skeptical.
I mean, yeah,
usually
I'm skeptical of it, but like I thought it would have been ballsy to do it,
I mean, I don't mind when a character dies as long as you give them a reason to be dead. Don't just kill them off.
Yeah, definitely give them a reason. But I was thinking, but I was thinking it would make sense to kill you off because of because like all the choices you made in the previous game and stuff. I thought what they were gonna do was like, okay, this new character was like a fresh start kind of thing, or I don't fucking know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Because I remember they had the trailer with the Geth thing, and it was like they were going over all the things you had done, and then it just says "dead, killed in action," and there's this creepy Geth thing standing over you, and it was like, oh shit. That trailer was hype as fuck.
And then Mass Effect 3 said, "Yeah, all your decisions didn't matter."
Yeah, fuck your choices did not really matter in the end. Oh, like, the worst thing about Mass Effect, the worst thing about Mass Effect 3 was, God help you if you like got Mass Effect 3 on a different system and you didn't have like a Mass Effect 2 or 1 save file. Because guess what the game would do? It would lock you out of so many goddamn choices. Like, there would be characters that would be returning characters from the old games, but because you didn't have a Mass Effect 2 save file, they just gave the character a different name and you had no connection to them. Like the one mission where we were investigating a Arachnite thing and Grunt is supposed to be there. If you didn't have a Mass Effect 2 save file, it's not Grunt. It's just some random Krogan in a squad, and it's just like he dies at the end no matter what you do. And I remember sitting there because I had to get it on the PS3 because because I had the Xbox version of Mass Effect 2, but my Xbox had this weird ass bug where it wouldn't sometimes it just wouldn't read your game, even though the disc was perfectly fine. So I didn't want to deal with that with Mass Effect 3. So stupid me decided I'll get it on the PS3 instead, not knowing that, oh yeah, I'm locked out of so much fucking content because I don't have a Mass Effect 2 save file.
You know something funny? I kind of had that same problem, but it was a hardware problem with my Xbox. So you know what I had to do every time I wanted to play a game?
What?
I'd have to insert the disc, and I'd have to bang on top of it, like, super fast for it to actually read the disc.
Oh, that's some bull.
Yeah, I am not kidding. Like, every single time it'd be like, dun, 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 dun. And then, like, sometimes it would even worse. I'd have to take the disc out again, put it back in. Dun, 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 dun.
And now, see, the problem I had was with the Xbox was that it would just not read the disc, and you'd have to keep like inserting it and taking it out like 5 or 6 times, and then it would finally decide, we'll read the disc now, no problem, bro.
Yeah, because I think that's the same thing I went through. So I just think I found a better solution.
I unfortunately had one of the original like fat, like the white Xbox.
So
I got the red. Did you get the red ring of death too?
Yeah, numerous times.
Yeah, I only had it once, and thankfully the repair place I took it to actually fucking fixed it.
Yeah, like
thankfully they fixed it, because some of the places didn't actually fix it, from what I heard.
I had to share. I had to share my Xbox with my brother. And it was awful. Like, he painted the fucking thing. He
painted the Xbox?
Yeah, like, put paint on it and shit, and like all this other bull, and it was like awful. He really did fuck it up. And then and I never forgave him for this because it was so fucking stupid what he did. You know what this fool did?
What?
You see, we had hard tile floors. And there were dirty hard tile floors, right?
Right.
So this motherfucker took all of our game disc. He threw them all on the ground. And he skated on them.
What the actual fuck?
I am not kidding. I told him to pick them all up and put them back in like this little pouch that we had all our things in. He didn't do it. So I decided to do it. 90% of our games were gone. We had a whole thing of games. I literally could only play about like 6 or 7 of them.
Dude, that reminds me of this one person I used to know who stole shit from me. And then the funny thing was, when I caught him, because I went over his house and found it, he didn't fucking lie about it. It's where that no, it was his copy of it, and it's like, no, it fucking isn't, because you don't have the case. And the thing is, he would steal the disc but not the case, so you knew something was up.
Ah, man, that sucks.
So you knew something was up, and then I go over his house and I find the disc on the goddamn floor. And of course, because he never put it in any protection, the disc is fucking scratched to hell.
Yeah, dude, we only had 7 games, and half of those didn't even barely work.
Damn.
7,
dude.
he didn't even apologize or anything. He just, oh god, I hated that. I hated that so fucking much.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. We might have actually come to blows about that. Cause you're not gonna sit up here and scratch my shit like that.
Me and my brother fought a lot when we were young.
Yeah, I don't blame you in that case. You ain't wrong for that. For throwing hands.
I'm so glad I have a room to myself. I am so glad we don't share a room anymore because I could not take it. I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah,
Especially when he became a teenager.
I think I'd be driven legitimately insane from dealing with that. With some shit like that.
Who's to say I haven't gone insane, buddy?
I mean, you're not committed, so...
Yeah, because I haven't been reported in.
Ah, true.
But yeah, me and my brother aren't on good terms at all.
Yeah, from what you've told me about your brother, he sounds like a handful.
That's an understatement, dude.
I know it is. I'm trying not to be being polite about it.
No.
It's like, yeah.
No, dude. He's an idiot. He really is a fucking idiot. I don't know.
I know some of the shit you've told me about him, and I think idiot is even putting it lightly.
Like this dude. I'm
fuck! I'm missing one.
He fucked this dude. He fucked this girl without a condom on.
Oh no!
And like he's saying and he just casually talks to the mom, says this girl might be pregnant. Like we say, how come you do you know? He's like he doesn't actually answer normally. He'll try to. He does that stupid thing where he's like, oh well, man, you don't gotta get so angry about it. Life just happens. I'm just like,
no, it fucking doesn't, dude.
You did something stupid.
You can't just say, oh, it just happens. Like, no, you actively did several things wrong here.
Oh god, I'm just like I can't really even explain it to you because it's just so weird how he tries to rationalize his stupidity. He tries to rationalize.
That is some.
And then he gets mad at my mom for being, so much someone like that. He's like, why are you upset? Why are you upset that things in life happen? You can't plan out everything for life, nigga. You actively made the decision.
Yeah, it's like you actively made the decision though. Like it'd be one thing if you had a condom on and then the person got pregnant anyway or something like that. Then it's like, okay, you did, okay, you attempted to not, fuck this up. Pun not intended.
Oh,
or fucking pun intended. Fuck it.
Dude, it gets better. It gets better.
Oh, it gets better.
This dumb nigga said. At first he said, "Okay, I think she's gonna have it." Like every time he talked about it, it just got dumber and dumber and dumber. First of all, he didn't hear it from her. He heard it from her friend or whatever, who told his friend.
What?
Because his friend got the other girl he was with pregnant. The girl.
Oh, what the hell?
The girl's friend. Yeah, he got the girl. He allegedly, because we don't know yet. Because we haven't heard about it yet. But apparently the friend of the girl who's claiming she's pregnant also is pregnant by my brother's friend.
Yeah, everybody getting pregnant over there.
It gets better. And he's
allegedly.
Not only that, it's a girl he barely knows. Like it was
what
just
the
literally
fuck?
just a girl he barely knows. He
so
doesn't. I don't even think he knows her.
So it was a borderline one night stand, is what you're telling me.
No, I think it was a one night.
Oh, that's
stand.
even worse.
I don't even think he knows her name. He just oh my god.
Bruh.
And then he says, well, she's gonna, I'll pay for the abortion. I'm like, well, what if she doesn't want to get one? And
Yeah, it's like you better hope she wants one. If
and then this dumb motherfucker says, this dumb.
you're gonna be paying child support for the rest of your life.
Dude, dumb motherfucker. This dumb motherfucker said, I'm gonna get my money and I'm gonna take custody of this kid. I'm gonna take care of it. She's not gonna get any custody. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
First of all, do you realize how hard it is for the dad to get custody? In like a court case, said, do you realize how hard that is?
I mean, like he keeps saying, well, because she's 16 and I'm 18. I'm like, nigga, that has nothing to do with it.
Whoa, what? Dude.
What?
That is like, wow, okay.
Oh, dude.
I'm not gonna.
Age of consent.
I know age of consent.
I know age of consent,
but it's like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I could have a 16-year-old. Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Like I said, age of consent is 16. So to be fair.
To be fair, legally, we can't call Chris Hansen on him.
Yeah, but still, and then
though the internet would try to.
Yeah, the dude is borderline homeless. He's living in a hotel.
He lives in a hotel, but he wants to raise a kid.
Yeah, and like he says, I'm gonna man up. It has nothing to do with manning up. It's a very fucked up situation. You do realize how fucked up this situation is, right? You gotta understand.
You done fucked up now.
And then this dude's like he can barely take care of himself. He calls my mom every other day to ask for money or some shit. He cannot take care of himself. He barely can take care of himself.
Bruh, this is just me personally. Maybe it's because I'm not like in a position to do this, but I would be freaking the fuck out if that happened to me. I would legit be freaking the fuck out.
And then he says the girl is claiming that he raped her.
Oh my god.
Now to be fair, I don't think my brother would cross that line. At the very least, I'm praying. But she claimed that, but she did. But like, I know it's kind of bullshit. She apparently texted him, explaining that she knows he didn't do it or whatever. So I told him, and I told him, send those texts to Ma, and then save those texts on your phone.
Yeah, you need to save that as evidence in case she does try that shit.
Yeah, save that.
Because
save that shit.
That's a. You know the expression, don't stick your dick in crazy? Yeah, he stuck his dick in crazy, it sound like.
I mean, to be fair, like, you barely knew it. Like he barely knew her enough to know, so I don't know. He's really fucking stupid.
That is beyond stupid. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that is. Why am I able to pick that up? It literally does nothing. I may have screwed myself over in this game because I don't have a light source now. But wait a minute. Why do I even care? Because this thing doesn't even count for sanity at all. Fuck it. Because I'm missing one of the portraits and I don't know where it is.
It's just a whole. This is normal at this point. Going through this kind of bullshit.
That's sad that is considered normal.
Oh my god.
That's sad.
It is.
That level of bullshit is considered normal.
Yeah, like when he said that, me and my mom weren't even surprised. We're just like, okay,
that's when you know you were screwed up when no one is surprised.
Yeah, I really hope. Like I said, he's still my brother. I still love him to death. I really do. I can't change that, no matter how hard I try. He's still my brother.
You can't change who you're related to.
Yeah,
You
man, but
really
Jesus
can't.
fucking
Even though
Christ.
sometimes you wish you could. You know, sometimes you just look at someone like, man, if we weren't related. Oh fuck.
like, I mean, technically, all my siblings are half siblings. If I'm being technical,
I mean,
we all
technically,
got the same.
yeah, but you know what I mean.
We all got the same. We all got the same mother.
Y'all somewhat relate.
But
Y'all still related.
yeah, we're still related. We still came from the same place.
Okay, I don't know if this
Uh, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
is he gone? Is Tarman gone? Okay, creepy music stop. I'm gonna assume Tarman is gone. I'm gonna assume. Of course, we all know what they say about assumptions.
Two.
I'm sitting up here trying to remember because I don't remember where the goddamn wall with the paintings are, or where the pictures are supposed to be. Okay, so I gotta go downstairs. Fuck, I hope he's gone.
Oh man. Just yeah. I've been looking at like this Disney stuff that
Oh, you talking about the
for
Sneakerella shit? Whatever the fuck it's called.
oh yeah, that was so fucking. I'm like, can I get one movie or TV show, whatever? Can I get one show featuring a black youth that doesn't involve sneakers and rap music? Just one. God,
Yeah,
every single time.
I just remember.
Damn
I just
it.
remember when they did the Black Panther movie. It's like, why is there hip? I like look. I know black people like hip hop, but it's like this dude is African. You know that, right? Like there's like a
Yeah,
difference.
he's not black. He's African.
It's like, there's actually kind of a huge fucking difference.
I always wonder. People always say,
Like I was expecting them to honestly,
"What-
I was expecting them to get like some like even like the soundtrack. I was like, okay, I'm expecting some like heavy like African shit in here, but I think that would have been cool. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like some of that
like,
shit, like some of that stuff is really good.
you get something like the fucking Lion King, man. That
Yeah,
would have been some dope ass shit.
yeah.
But I
Although
mean,
that
like,
would
don't
have
get me
probably
wrong.
would have been a
It
meme though if they went full Lion King with it. That probably would have ended up being a meme.
I mean, like,
Oh fuck, the
like,
game
don't
isn't
get me wrong.
paused.
The movie had a ton of problems, but that would have been one of the fixes.
Oh yeah, now that movie had a shitload of problems. Like the
Like,
world building is so
like,
bad in that movie.
like, so wait. So how did you become Like, if this is a trial to become Black Panther, how did you become Black Panther after your dad died? Did you go all the way back to Wakanda to do this ritual temporarily, then come back just
Yeah,
to
I
get
know that made no
unpowered,
sense to me
just to get your
either.
power back? It doesn't make a lick of goddamn sense.
It made
And like
no
I keep
sense.
saying,
And it's like, did the dad have the power
no,
this whole? Did the dad also have the power? Like, how does it work? Did he not have the
and
power
then
when the
like
bomb went off that killed him?
and then like kill and then like when Killmonger challenges T'Challa.
It's like,
I'm
dude,
just
you could have
sitting
just
here
said
saying,
no this entire time. Like, I don't think they never
no,
established that
like
he couldn't just refuse a challenge.
no, like at the end of the day, it said like it's a challenge that's held at some point at every moment when you're crowned king or whatever. And he already beat the other tribespeople.
Yeah,
So
T'Challa
like he
literally
has
had no reason to do that.
yeah, he had no reason to fucking do it outside of Yeah, why not? I feel like beating.
Yeah,
Not to
why
mention, I still think T'Challa should have won.
T'Challa
Killmonger
honestly
could-
should have, because Killmonger fights with guns and shit. And I know he's a soldier,
Yeah, he
but it's
does
like
not-
soldiers don't train with spears and
Not
shields
to
and stuff.
not to mention, T'Challa specializes in hand-to-hand combat. He should have won.
Yeah, he should have
really
easily.
should've won.
I'm not even gonna say easily, but he should have won that.
Yeah, man. Like I.
That made no sense. And then, and it's so weird. People are acting like, oh, T'Challa, not T'Challa. I'm sorry, Killmonger's a good film. I was like, he really freaking isn't though.
He's just
Black Hitler. He's just Black
Yeah, he
Hitler.
really is. Like
He's just Hitler.
Did you remember that? Did you remember like MK11 where they showed that
Oh, Jax basically pulled a Wakanda. Yeah, that was so fucking
He went
cringe.
back in time and stopped slavery from happening in the United States, and it made Wakanda.
I'm like, bruh. It's like, Ed and crew, I know what you were going for, but it's like that low-key feels actually kind of insulting.
Yeah, like
that low-key feels kind of
it's-
insulting. It's like Wakanda was the best
like,
ending you could come up with for this character.
he unironically said, "I'm not gonna wait centuries for the world to go woke."
It's like, bro,
Okay, did
you realize
stop-
everyone agrees slavery is bad, right? It's been that way for decades.
You do realize that it's highly unlikely you would exist if you stopped slavery from happening in
He
the
even
first
kind of
place, you
acknowledges that
idiot.
too. That he had to try this
Like-
multiple times to get this shit right. It's like, bruh.
No, because I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but like, I guarantee you,
Jax
there's
wouldn't
white blood.
exist. Jax
buddy.
would have erased himself from existence the minute he did that.
Yeah, it
Or would have
doesn't
been a
make
completely
any
different
goddamn.
Jax.
It doesn't make no. Even then, like, you don't think about it. You like the you'd have to get a perfect. You'd have to get the perfect genetic code for you to even exist to begin with.
Yeah.
Not to mention all of your lived experiences to that will be completely altered. Basically, you could not do that. It doesn't make a lick of goddamn sense.
Okay,
And
good
it's just
question.
dumb.
See, now in Matrix they have the blue pill and the red pill. What does the green pill do? We know what the pink pill
green
does.
pill.
What does the white pill do?
I don't know, man.
Like, does the white pill make it so you don't view everything as shitty as it really is and everything? I don't know. God, why did I just
really
think of
wish I-
why did I just think of that episode of South Park where Stan starts seeing everything as literal shit?
Yeah, they
That
literally.
I can't watch that episode anymore because it's like, damn, this is too fucking real now. like this is
Like
too
the-
fucking real. I hate it.
And then the dude reveals like the whole Matrix bullshit and says, "What? Think about it, Stan. You really think there's an element? Do you really think there's an actual mental illness that makes people view the world differently? And even if he did, why the hell would we call it Asperger's? That's just me."
Someone played that Jumex song, I'm trapped and I can't get out.
And then Cartman trying to pull a fast one to like get special ed classes or whatever, like Stan did, and he like, oh god, no.
No, he sticks the burgers in his hat. Oh fuck.
Yeah, he sticks the burgers in his ass. He goes to the nurse, like, oh my god, I need you to look at something. And the nurse looks at his ass and is like, is this a hamburger? And he's like, what? I guess I have.
He's like, why did? And then I love how Kyle at the end is like, you were putting these burgers in your ass?
Yeah, they didn't even like the whole joke was no one knew what Cartman was doing to the burgers to make them taste so good.
Okay, we
And
have
he got
every
so-
angsty teenager's wall. Hatred, agony, grief, anxiety, stress. A lot
Jesus,
of
man,
depression.
I can't believe they actually got like a complete visualization of my room when I was like 16.
Yeah, they got a
That's
complete
amazing.
visualization of my mental state when I was like 14.
But then when the fact that it never got a
Sorry.
conclusion. they never got a conclusion, and then when Stan's life gets back to the status quo and everything goes back to normal, you see it in the background. That's what makes it funny.
Yeah, that's what made it funny. And then the episode
up your ass carpet.
And then the episode just ends with Stan just chugging alcohol before something,
like,
because
yeah,
it's the only way he
fuck
can
it.
tolerate things now.
That
Wait,
shit
do I
was
have a
real,
simp?
man.
Do I have a simp now? Give me
You
money.
got your own personal goal. You got your own personal goal. Congratulations.
Yeah. Conversations
Oh,
are getting
by the way,
hotter low.
Oh, by the way, I rewatched the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yo, I need to rewatch that again because I have the 4K version now. I watched it last year. That was some good shit.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Extended edition?
Extended, yep, extended. Well, the thing comes with the
Yeah, 'cause-
extended and the original cut too. So, but honestly, you don't you watch the extended cut. You don't watch the theatrical. Not even that the theatrical cut is bad. It's just you watch the extended cut.
You're not a pleb. You watched it.
Exactly. It's like we're cultured here. You watch the 4-hour extended cut.
Man, that shit's still amazing.
Yeah, it still holds up really fucking well.
I still think there's some cringy stuff. Like almost all of Gimli is kind of.
Yeah, they kind of make Gimli like the comic relief, and sometimes I could see the argument of it going a little too far. Is that guy watching TV in a bathtub, or is that a couch? Oh, it's a couch. Okay.
Cause yeah, the whole. Like I remember him being mysterious in the book, but he was never stupid.
Yeah.
That's what he kind of is in the movie.
Okay.
And then Legolas is just.
He's Legolas. I forgot, what was this tape supposed to represent again? Because I don't know what the fuck this is now. Because there was pills earlier, and now there's people suffering and watching TV.
Society.
Society TM.
Society.
Just
Society.
I need a soundboard. That's just gonna be that should just be a random thing on the soundboard.
Just get somebody say. Just get fucking what he said.
Joaquin Phoenix goes society.
Joaquin Phoenix saying
they're killing
I remember when he
themselves.
said it. I remember when he said it in the movie. I was like, he said it.
When he said the trailer, I did. That's like, he said the thing. He did it. He said the thing. I just love how the media was like, oh, this is gonna incite an incel rampage, and then it's like the movie that actually had a violent reaction to it was fucking Frozen.
Frozen 2.
It's fucking Frozen 2. Somebody got fucking stabbed over a damn Disney movie.
And it's not even that too. It's not even like a normal thing. It was a machete fight.
That's even worse.
It was a fucking machete fight.
So we had a real life machete kills moment.
Oh my god. Yeah, man, Disney is not.
Someone, please tell me someone recorded it and dubbed Duel of the Fates over it. Please tell me someone did. Oh, we're in a lighthouse now.
I wanna see that movie, The Lighthouse, with
Willem Dafoe and
Willem Dafoe and what's his name? Fuck.
Twilight.
Edward
Pattinson.
from Twilight.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Yeah, I heard it's really good.
I heard it was good too. I heard it was good, but no one ever says why it's good. Well, they say it's good. But I kind of get why, because I feel like it's one of those movies you need to watch it blind.
Yeah, probably it.
Some of them might look a little lost, I concur. But they have a place to be for all of eternity. How delightful for them, courtesy of Dwayne Anderson. The dead will whisper tales of your achievements, and you will be remembered forever. Now, up you go, chap. Go have a look at your masterpiece.
Okay. I knew there was an Easter egg that I could have got where you find a fake shotgun, because I've seen that in like meme clips and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they play like the
Yeah, like,
heavy metal
apparently-
music, like you about to go fuck some shit up, and it's like, oh, it's fake.
Yeah, apparently, like, the developers played a joke on people, like, on Twitter and saying they were gonna put a battle royale mode in the game.
I'm not gonna lie, I
put
would
the
do some
set
shit
in
like
there.
that. Okay, why is my character bopping up and down like this, going up the steps? It's like he's on a pogo stick. And I can't run either. Oh no, he doesn't run. That's another thing I don't like about this game. It controls your speed. Like in the hospital area, it's like, oh yeah, you can sprint all goddamn day now. But in any other segment of the game, it's like, I can't actually run. Ooh, candles.
I think it's gonna...
Let me guess, my dead family.
I thought it was gonna go to Colombia, if I'm being honest.
What?
It's a Bioshock joke.
I know. Which would you
It would be
rather?
funny.
Which would you rather be in? Columbia or Rapture? Which do you think would be the worst place? Would be worse?
I mean, to be fair,
Because Columbia is straight up racist
right.
as hell.
yeah. I mean, like, here's the thing. With Rapture, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see it because, like, Rapture is literally kind of like we see it after it got fucked up. It
Yeah,
got fucked over.
that's true.
Like, wait till Sunday.
I actually wouldn't mind if they did a Bioshock game where you were like, where you were in Rapture and like you got to see how Rapture was in its heyday.
Well, you
Please
do
talk
get to
to
see that in, like, Burial of
I
the
love
Sea.
you, Dwayne.
Which
I
I don't
want
have
that
that.
was
I don't
just-
have that DLC,
First the
so I
alcohol,
don't
and now
know.
this.
Yeah,
Wait, are
it's
you
kind of
bitching
like,
at me for
kind of
taking
like-
pills, Claire?
I want to know so I can help you through it.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
but
she
like,
wants
you,
to
you-
but
go
like,
at the same
even then,
time.
that's
Should we be
just
worried
before
because
everything
we are?
completely goes to shit.
Recently, you've been scaring
Uh,
everyone with your cold indifference.
Oh, indifference
Yeah,
is what this
I-
one's supposed to be.
Are you thinking of leaving us? What do you want to run from so bad that you drink?
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my God,
leaving,
I
bitch. I'm leaving. I'm leaving you and the kid.
I do realize how much Elizabeth Moore there is on the internet. Dear God.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's a
There-
lot.
there is a
You know what's
lot.
funny? I didn't even know who Elizabeth was, but there was so much Rule 34 of that character.
I don't care. I don't care about you.
I mean, to be fair, she is a good character. It's just that.
Oh no, she is, but it was just funny. It's like, okay, my first exposure to this character
Want
was
me to kick the
porn.
bucket? Life would be so
I mean,
much
to be
easier
fair, that's
without
kind
your
of like
mopey
me and
face around
Genshin
you
Impact. I
delusional
really.
fuck.
I mean,
don't-
yeah, Genshin Impact
Want
was
me to
just
stab you with
the
7
memes,
knives? Want me to rip
Hero
the jaw
hate,
off
like
your ugly
highlighting how
face?
crazy the community
How about I
is,
break both
and the
your
fan
legs
art are
and
the
leave you
only
to
things I
rot
know
yourself?
about it.
You're a disgrace. People despise you. I despise you. Your children despise you. You're horrifying. You should die. You know what? Forget it. I don't want
I'm
to
being
help you
attacked by
die.
Redditors.
Do it yourself. I won't help you into release. Kill
What's wrong with her
yourself by
face?
yourself alone. And go to hell where you belong!
Did I just get bored? What was? Wait, I don't get why. I don't get why you be. Okay, I guess the pills were making him like zoned out, but it's just like, okay. He's clearly dealing with something. I mean, I'm not 100%. Oh yeah, you always need medication. But did the game fucking crash? Oh no, okay, no. But like, I'm not gonna be a dick if you. But some people legit need medication for stuff. You know.
Yeah, I need my medication. Or I'm gonna die. Or I'm gonna feel like I'm
Oh,
gonna
fuck,
die.
he's
Either
gone.
way, it's not a pleasant experience.
Yeah, I don't know what his range is on following.
Edgy, would you think any less of me if I bought Skyrim again?
It's your money. Do what you want with it.
Oh man, they said they gotta. I looked at this and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do this again. Todd already fucked me over a couple of times.
What are they even re-releasing it on now?
They're not really re-releasing it. It's the 10th anniversary edition, and they got like a bunch of new DLC content and stuff like that, like new summons, new quest line, new armor, new weapons, and it looks so cool. And I really don't want to buy Skyrim again. I already.
Is it just like a DLC? Like you just like an add-on or something?
I heard some of the. I heard like half the content they showed was free, but the other half is you gotta pay. Like you gotta actually like pay for a DLC for it. I guess I don't know.
Because I was gonna say that sounds
gonna,
like something you could just add as like a DLC patch instead of like a new edition of the game or something.
I
Okay,
always
so
end up doing this thing.
It says we're almost done according to this walkthrough, and we got like 20 more minutes of this shit.
Now, yeah, it has a fishing thing you can do now.
I'm kind of surprised that wasn't
like,
already in the game.
It's not. You just have you played Skyrim, Edgy?
Yeah, I played the. Unfortunately, I played the PS3 version. You know, the one that never got fixed. That would just break. The longer you played it, the longer you played it, the more you saved, the more fucked up the game would get.
Yeah, like there's a lot of. Yeah, it's a buggy ass game for real. I remember I had a bug so bad that I literally just had to start all the way over, and I was like at I was at a decent level too, but like I was playing.
I had a game breaking bug in Whiterun, but I'll let you go ahead first.
Yeah, like so. Here's the thing, and like Markarth, right? You know, like the Forsworn conspiracy quest where you get locked up and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently something happened with that. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, after I did it, I go back to Markarth, and I'm wanted there. So I'm thinking, okay, I pay up, but I think like it's. So I was like, can I pay off my bounty? Could I just say, okay, take me in? I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even bribe him to look the other way. Because it's still because I think it still registered me as doing the quest, which takes you to sit in the mine. So essentially, I couldn't do any quest in Markarth because every time I entered Markarth, I was treated as like I would always try to be arrested, and since I couldn't handle it, I would always have to fight my way out.
Ah, damn.
So I would always be wanted, and like everybody would be hostile, and I wouldn't be able to do any missions in Markarth. And some actual really important missions are in Markarth. Like some of the main quest missions are in Markarth. So I had to start all the way over because of that one bug, and it was the first time I got Skyrim too.
Damn.
I was so pissed. I was like at level
pissed.
30. I was like at level 37. I was like, I can't do anything. You're kidding me.
I remember I had a game-breaking bug in Skyrim where it was weird because it only happened in fucking Whiterun for some reason. Where you know the two werewolf brother characters in the companions quest line?
Yeah.
Well, when I would go to like Whiterun, for some reason they would always know where I was, and then they would always like home in on me and oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Look, I was trying to get to the tape in this walkthrough that I'm on right now. Okay, it says the game is paused, but the video is still playing. So is the game actually paused? Or is it just lying to me? Why you lied to me? Okay, went too far. But the glitch was they would always know where I was and they'd run up and talk to me. And if I tried to get out of the conversation, I get immediately thrown back into it. And the problem was if I tried to talk to anyone in Whiterun, and they got close enough to start a conversation, that was it. I get pulled out of the conversation I was trying to have, and I just couldn't do anything. And the worst part was it locked my fast travel because the game somehow thought that I was being pursued by guards. So if I ever went to near Whiterun, I just couldn't fast travel. So I'd have to walk like for what felt like hours before the game would finally decide, oh yeah, you're not being pursued anymore, you're fine.
Yeah, man, that sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, so I ended up having to kill both of the twins, which was awkward because I was the leader of the companions at this point.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Pretty much.
Wait, I thought they were important characters, so you couldn't kill them.
No, you can kill them. At least after you've done all the companions like main story quest, you can. Because the game let me kill them.
Ayala is still top tier waifu material.
Yeah. Not even.
They really knew what they were doing with that armor. They had no business giving
that armor in air quotes. Because that's the only thing the armor's protecting you from is from being single. Let's be real, Ayla. That is the only thing that armor is protecting you from.
If I had to rank Skyrim waifus, Ayala would be number 1. The dark elf girl from the college, she gets second place mostly because nerdy girls are awesome.
Is that the one that like that gatekeeps you from the thing you have to perform a random spell for?
No, she's the one who like turns you into a cow, a goat, and a dog.
I was thinking of the one that's like guarding the gate, and it's like you can persuade her to not have you like do a spell, but it's like the persuasion check is like extremely fucking high.
Or you can start the dragon, or you can start the main quest and like show her, oh, I'm a dragonborn, just let me in.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, it says I'm supposed to be able to use the crowbar in here. Oh. You can
fish with the bow and shouts, or just jump in the water and grab. That's what I did if I needed to catch fish.
Fish with the bow. I mean, it works. Okay, game.
One.
Oh, wait, there we go.
Like.
Okay, at least the game actually gave me an indicator I was supposed to go in here with the flashing lights thing.
Yeah, Skyrim is still one of my favorite games ever, but I just want them to make Elder Scrolls 6. I'm tired of buying Skyrim again.
You know, they have this. Which one do you think will come out first? GTA 6 or GTA 6 or Elder Scrolls? Is Elder Scrolls 6 they're on now? Yeah.
Yeah, they should be. Yeah, Elder Scrolls 6.
Or are they gonna pull a Valve and they can't count to? Except they can't count to 6, and I have no light. Oh wait, no, I do have a light.
Here's the thing. I don't think we're getting GTA 6 anytime soon. Mostly because they're still focusing on they still have new content for like GTA Online.
Yeah, they're about to re-release GTA 5 again.
And it's like I said, it's not GTA 5 at this point. It's GTA Online. Let's be real here. That's the only
GTA
thing.
Online
That's
makes
the
like
only
a
reason still
stupid
alive.
amount of money. Like insane.
My brother used to play that all the fucking time, like constantly.
Though it's weird because they tried to do the same thing with Red Dead 2, and I hear with Red Dead 2, it's a buggy, glitchy mess, and it's like prone to hackers and shit. Last time.
Not to mention you can't even use Deadeye right in the like the literally best part of Red Dead Redemption. You can't even
use the Deadeye ability. I don't even play Red Dead, and I know about the Deadeye.
Yeah, like apparently, like on they really they really fucked up they really fucked up Deadeye and Red Dead Redemption 2 for a new brand of reasons. Like, I know it's borderline broken in the first game, but that's what made it fun. Like now, I remember in Red Dead 2, I barely fucking used it because it was such a hassle to like actually get it back up because it doesn't regenerate on its own like it did in the first game. So you actually have to stop and regenerate the shit and like get the snake oil and drink the shit and get it back up.
Get snake
Stuff
oil.
like that. Yeah.
That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, and they had this system like I don't know this. Instead of just having a health bar, they have a health bar and like a health core. So you had to take certain things to refill your health bar and certain things to refill your health core. And like the health core, when your health cores fill up, it actually helps your health fill back up quicker or something like that. At the end of the day, I'm just like, can you just give me a normal ass health bar?
That kind of reminds me of
bar.
there was a game where you played as a vampire and the way your health was. I want to say it was Legacy Game, but the way your health was you had the bar, but then you had like a blood well thing, and when the bar would go down, the well could be spent to like fill it back up. And it's like, if it reached 0 and the well reached 0, you were dead. Then you were actually dead, or something. That kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, except this wasn't just for the health. It was for your Deadeye and your stamina too.
Oh, the health core affected that?
No. There was a health core, a stamina core, and a Deadeye core.
Oh, that's.
So you had to take certain things to refill certain cores, and also take different things to refill your actual health, your actual stamina, your actual Deadeye.
That seems like an awful lot of work.
Yeah, it like Red Dead Redemption 2's gameplay is overall kind of tedious. And
I just remember the
is...
articles of people, the unironic article about, oh yeah, the horse testicles shrink. And it's cold. It's like someone actually took the time to sculpt this and animate it, and then program it to do that. Why?
I don't know. They didn't put it in the
And then
story,
someone felt the need to make an article about it.
I mean that's normal for game journalists.
I know. But it's like, what the fuck?
Why did you expect more, Reggie? You should be content with garbage.
I don't know. Just don't ask questions. Just consume. You consumer.
Speaking of which, have you seen the new Disney Marvel lineup shit?
Oh, what they released the whole Phase 4 lineup?
Yeah, so we got Miss Marvel, and I guarantee you nobody gives a shit about that.
Boo! Stop trying to make Kamala a thing. It's not working. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares.
I think they even tried to ship her with Miles at one point, and I was just like, nobody cares.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Miles is like Miles. The only Miles time I actually liked Miles was in Into the Spider-Verse, and that was just because
he had a personality.
Yeah, he actually had some kind of personality that I could point to, and he had a decent arc.
Yeah, here's the thing. I've said this numerous times. The only time, Miles is an okay character. He's not like Kamala or America Chavez or Ironheart or any of the other characters where they just fucking suck. The thing about Miles is he's not interesting. There's nothing interesting about him. He's just not. There's nothing interesting about Miles Morales. He's likable, especially in Spider-Verse, but even in Spider-Verse, he really isn't all that interesting. They had chances to make him interesting, but they kind of just threw that away. I thought his father is gonna hate Spider-Man, but it's gonna be torn between that and it could have been good drama,
I will say I do like that they actually gave him different powers than Peter.
He only has one. He only has two, and that's camouflage and electricity.
Well, the point venom thing. I think it's what they call it.
I don't know why
or something like that. Which the only problem with that is it would be It's like it would be cool if it was like actually like he had like spider fangs, so like his hand or something that could come out, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know why the music is going ape shit. I'm just looking it up because I don't want to get killed. God,
Yeah, so we got that. Smug showed me the She-Hulk trailer.
Yeah, that was like so much of just nothing. Like,
Yeah, and then like when I saw what they were gonna do, it's like I'm Jen Walters and I'm just a normal lawyer, and I'm just like,
she's just a normal
yeah,
lawyer. It's like, okay, whatever.
yeah, okay.
At least,
yeah,
at
okay.
least her She-Hulk form, she has an ass. Sort of. At least they gave her some kind of ass. Because you know Disney would have probably just made it look like Hulk. But with a ponytail.
I'm just like, nah. I'm not excited for this. Because, like,
Yeah, I
here's the thing.
literally do not care anymore.
The thing that makes She-Hulk good is that she's one of those characters where she's aware of how crazy and over the top things are, but still keeps her head about it, but still embraces it at the same time.
Yeah, she's just kind of like, I'm just having fun with this.
Yeah, I'm just having fun. Like, that's kind of like, alright, like She-Hulk. The problem with this is, I've seen the writer of this.
Yeah, I know. I remember, like, Yellow Flash, everybody was talking about this writer is
she hasn't done... She
hasn't
did,
done
she did,
shit.
She's done 2 feminist books with minor humor in it. And that's it.
Because that's who we hire now for people to, write our multi-billion-dollar
and here's not even the best part. She's not even like, it's not even like these are award-winning books or anything. These books have mediocre ratings. So it's not like she's a well-known, amazing author. Like, give Ewing some credit. As mediocre as her Ironheart run was, I could understand why they wanted to get her because she was a famous poet. You could at least give her that.
But why would you hire a poet to write a comic?
I don't know.
That makes no sense. That's like hiring that's like hiring an astrophysicist to I don't know, write a fuck, I don't know where I was going with that. To draw a picture.
They said because she was a black girl from Chicago too, they wanted her writing it. And I'm like,
okay, just because you are the same thing as the character does not mean you can write that character.
I mean, and the only reason she gets praised for it, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Ewing run of Ironheart is painfully generic, painfully boring, painfully.
Is it the one where she basically became a hero out of spite?
No. That was Bendis. That was Bendis who did that shit.
Because that was it's like you picked the worst hero motivation. Like if you wanted to write a villain, that's a good way to write a villain.
Like, that's what people kept saying. Like Riri worked better as a villain because she really.
Honestly, I hate her name because Riri is slang for retarded, even though it's spelled like R-E-R-E when you're using it in the site term. It's like you literally. I was like you dead ass calling this girl retarded.
But here's the thing though that makes it funny.
Dictionary.
You had almost all the comic community saying, "Oh, well, Ewing's run is actually really good of Ironheart." I'm like, no, it's painfully. It's how do I put this? The book is written by somebody who knows what a comic book should sound like, but doesn't actually know how to write a comic book. Like she just filled it to the brim with cliches, and yeah, that's a comic book. And the only reason people said, "Oh, it's a good run," is for one reason, one only. She made Riri Williams somewhat decent. Like, she made her less insufferable than she usually is.
That's a very low bar. To praise someone. You made this character tolerable to some degree.
Yeah, that's it. That's all she did. That's all she fucking did. She filled it to the brim with cliches and superhero banter. It's like, this is a person who knows what comic books, like I said, should sound like, but I don't think this is coming from somebody who knows how to write a comic book, if you get my drift.
Yeah, and I mean, I mean, okay, an average. Like, would you say the comic was like just average? That the run was average?
I wouldn't. I would say it's average on the lower end spectrum of it, like a C minus at best. But
Yeah,
like
okay.
everyone kept saying, well, and this, like I said, like people kept saying, because Ewing wasn't a diversity hire. Let's be honest. People kept saying,
Yeah, that
it was
sounded
gonna
like
be
a straight
bad,
up
like,
diversity hire, and I
It was, and then like she
Ooh, an
just
apple,
said,
can
and
I
then
eat
like
it?
people thought that Ewing was gonna do a bad job, and she did painfully mediocre, but people praised it because A,
their expectations were just that freaking low.
yeah, they were that low, and B, you basically just made Riri Williams tolerable after she's been an incomprehensible twat.
I just find it funny that her backstory is she stole a bunch of shit to make an Iron Man suit.
Yeah,
There's something
keep
just kind
saying,
of
she
funny
doesn't-
about that.
It reminds me of when they said when the people who run the MCU said Shuri is canonically the smartest person in the MCU. I'm like, no.
No, that doesn't make any
no.
sense because her specialty is
No.
vibranium. You could say she knows the most about vibranium, and that'd be a little bit more, plausible.
Speaking of which, I still can't get over that one really, really stupid scene in Black Panther where they explained alternate technology. Basically, they said all their modern technology in Wakanda
Came from
was
Shuri.
created by Shuri, and I'm just like,
The fuck?
okay, hold up. Shuri is
Oh, we found
what,
Voldemort.
16, when she's 16 or 17 in the movie, at the least. You're telling me all the and I'm gonna assume. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make
it
a
makes
lick
no
of goddamn
fucking
sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Like you say, all of this modern technology. There are people using this technology that are older than Shuri by decades.
Yeah.
And you're telling me she just invented this shit. You do realize this doesn't make you look. This doesn't make Wakanda look. It doesn't make her look smarter. It makes you guys look retarded. If jets and mining and all that shit is recent, in let's say the last 6 years,
Then I have to
it
ask
makes
the
the rest
question:
of you
how
guys
is
look
Wakanda
retarded.
this powerful? If they just now figured
Yeah.
all this shit out,
It's stupid. Man.
that doesn't make any sense. And then the whole thing with the plant thing was weird because it's like, so this plant is altered because of the vibranium, but the plant always exists.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know. Like, that to me was just very weird. In general. And
Like I said,
the Shuri thing, I'm just like, okay. If you just simply said that she was just, a prodigy with vibranium.
yeah, that's all you had to say. Like that's all you had to fucking say, and it would have been just fine. But
Yeah,
no,
it would have been
she literally-
acceptable.
And she also made a "what are those" joke.
Yeah, she did the
I
what
still
are
can't
those.
get over that.
The other thing that was really weird was when for no reason she calls what's his name, Bilbo Baggins, she calls him colonizer for no reason, but it's like, y'all motherfuckers subjugated other tribes, so you really don't have room to talk.
Not
Honestly.
to mention, not to mention, you guys really I still can't get over this. People keep saying that Wakanda's super progressive and stuff, but that
How would they be
You
super
guys are-
progressive
you guys-
when they're literally a monoculture,
Yeah.
pretty much?
here's the thing though. Like
I
I
don't even
said,
know
they
that's the
tried
right
to
term, but-
like Disney wants Wakanda to be a theme park ride. They want it to be as inoffensive as possible. And at the end of the day, Wakanda, what in the comics was xenophobic.
Yeah.
It was very traditionalist. They were xenophobic. They were traditionalist. They were very isolationist. Wakanda was not a nice place.
Yeah, if you weren't
They had it-
a native Wakandan, they did not like you.
Yeah, but
Okay, I've been saving this joke this entire playthrough. No one cared who I was till I put on the mask. Yeah. It doesn't matter who I am. I'm Dwayne.
I
What
just want to
matters
put
is
it
our
on and
plan.
just, you know what I want to hear? He just puts it on and he just and just starts singing Cuban Pete. His name was Cuban Pete, and he said, "Boom chicken boom, boom chicken boom, boom chicken." Oh, he just flips off the mask and he just
It
starts
got
saying
color
it.
now. Everything's saturated.
And then he just puts on. Then like later he says, you just look at the mirror. He says, you just put up that mirror right there and say, well, it's time to it's time to party. Party. Why? Because I. Oh man.
So this is apparently the good ending.
So what's happening? I have my sound turned down.
There's just soothing music and everything is just it's light out for once. But this light is flickering still. I don't freaking know. Can I walk out of my house now?
Yeah, I just fucking leave.
Yeah, honestly, can I walk out of the house that probably isn't actually a real house? It's still jammed.
Well, that's some old bull. What's that under the door?
Oh, good call. I didn't even see that. Oh, it's a fucking comic book pan. I don't care about that. It's like a collectible thing. Okay, what? I guess I'm supposed to go into the basement?
You know what I'd do after a night like this, if this actually happened to me and I survived all this shit? I would blow all my money and just not care anymore. I would just not care anymore.
Yeah, bro,
I'd get a hooker, I'd get a weed, I'd get a hooker, I'd get drunk. I'd be like, man, fuck it.
Yeah, I would probably like just dead ass do something absolutely crazy, like go skydiving or something. Or I would just go I'd just go to a bar and just order every freaking drink on the menu. And not even care.
Okay, so you can't go in the basement, can't go upstairs.
I can't leave the house. Am I supposed to go down here? I can't, it's jammed. Why they start the creepy sound effects if we had, like... What is the point wearing this mask then? What does this do? It's like, I'm almost tempted to just look it up, but I kind of don't want to because it's like probably the end of the game.
You just wander around the house for the rest of
I don't know. Like, do I just wander around here?
Okay, we started here.
Yeah, we started here, and for some reason this room is way more saturated now. Which actually looks kind of nice, but I'm still stuck. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to pick up the phone.
Did that do anything?
Nope. I'm just walking around my house with a crowbar and a chrome mask. So, usual Friday night, you know. Game, what am I supposed to be doing? Because when I came down here, the music stopped, but I can't go anywhere. I can't go this way. Is somebody watching my stream who knows this game is gonna get annoyed as shit? Watching the VOD of this? If they ever do, they get annoyed as shit. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? At least I don't have to worry about sanity right now. Okay, why have this door open if there's literally nothing for me to do? If the area I'm trying to get to is blocked. I can't move any of these, can I?
Wait, can you move the boxes?
That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe you could, like, climb over them or something, but you can't. Can I use the crowbar on this? No, I can't. What is the fuck? Okay, I'm looking up. I'm tired of this cryptic bullshit. What the fuck am I supposed to do, game?
Yeah, I think we should just do this for the sake of just completing.
This is literally the only reason I'm doing. And I get a fucking error while I'm trying to skip ahead to this point. Fuck off, PayPal. Okay, he's got the apple. Don't care. I already did all this shit. I feel like, would it be bad if we just ended the stream by just watching a Visage explained video? Would that be bad?
Eh.
Because I feel like I'm gonna have to watch that because I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, so I'm supposed to go into the basement. Okay, so I'm supposed to go in the basement, but like there was nothing there. I don't even know anymore. You know, it's a damn shame this game aggravates me like this. Because there's legit good horror shit in here, but then they just don't really communicate things well to you. Okay, so there's a wall I'm supposed to smash. And the thing is, because the game is so fucking dark, I don't know how you would even tell this is a wall you're supposed to smash. Like, how are you supposed to figure that out? Like, you can barely tell the paint on the wall is different. Oh god, I'm just thinking of that one song with that like Minecraft YouTuber everyone hates, Dream. We did that song about why he wears a mask.
I've never listened to that.
I only heard like the meme remix where they tried to make it like a school shooter meme. But they got like pumped up kicks like the instrument on that playing. And what's his name? The Newgrounds character who from well, he's not originally from Friday Night Funkin'. He's from his own game, Pico, I think, who like stops the school shooting in his games. They had like his voice from Friday Night Funkin' in there too. It was funny. It was actually kind of funny. I think it was like they actually mixed, like altered the vocals so it sounded okay.
They're saying anything, Reggie?
Nope, it's just piano music and walking towards my family. That's probably gonna turn into a jump scare or something. Or not. Oh, we got music.
Sorry about the whole blowing your brains out.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the whole shooting thing and the fucking head thing, but I've repented now. I'm good.
I'd be like, man, if you don't go somewhere, man.
I know. Oh my god, that music is so loud. I can't hear myself. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this game.
Why does it look like the ending to a Final Fantasy game?
It really does. It really does. And I go,
simple and clean is the way that you feel tonight.
Yeah, I love that song, but I don't get why they put that in Kingdom Hearts because it made no goddamn sense in context of the game.
Nothing in Kingdom Hearts makes sense.
I mean, true, but at least Sanctuary tried. At least Sanctuary was okay. It kind of fits a little bit what's going on. And I actually think that one was like made for the game.
I remember when we used to make jokes about it. They used to say like, with deers and frogs. Yeah.
I could never figure out what the reverse lyrics were until I actually got bored one day and plugged the song into a book where I could reverse the audio and figure out what she was saying. Like, oh, that's what that meant.
What was she saying?
One of the lyrics is like, God damn it! Now I can't remember. I actually, it was years ago, but. It was actually kind of. It's weirdly that they reversed it. It's kind of. If I remember, it's kind of sweet. It's like they reversed it. Weird effect there. Can I skip this? Or am I just blocking the credits? Okay, serious question. Why did I have to break the wall to get the ending? The good ending. Why couldn't I have just opened the door?
Because symbolism. I don't know.
Well, what even was the symbolism with that? What happens if I hit continue on this game? I'm just curious. If it takes me back to the credits, I'm just gonna close it and I'm gonna pull up a Visage explained video because I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Aside from you killed your family and you're probably in some kind of purgatory. Did the game crash? No, it didn't crash. I was about to say. Oh, it took me back to when I got the last piece of the mask. Okay. Okay. We're done. Let's look up an explain video. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Or you can just look it up on its Wikipedia or whatever.
Yeah. Let me see. We got like a Visage. Is there a wiki for this game? There probably is, because so many people have played it. It has a Wikia page, not a wiki page. Let me see. Do they explain the story?
No idea.
I'm trying to see. Do they actually? Okay, so your character's name is Dwayne Anderson.
That is a pretty black name. I'm not gonna lie.
That is pretty. Yeah. Dwayne Anderson. Okay, let's see. What is? Okay, this is the main page. Let's see what are all the Visage pages. A lot of PNGs. Wow, just a lot of PNGs. Okay, so I guess they explain. I guess each of these. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna close the game, and then I'm gonna drag this over, so you guys can see this. Cause I was thinking just look at an explain video because it'd be just more concise, I guess. But this is fine. So stock photo of the character. Main protagonist of Visage, he's against final resident that lives through the past traumas of previous residents. Okay, so I guess we aren't actually in a purgatory situation. The house is just cursed. Yeah, so everyone that was trying to kill us were the former resident's ghost. And okay,
Damn.
So yeah, Dolores and Rican know you. Or it's implied they do. And Chad forced us to use the tapes, we picked the tape, and watched the whole flashback, it's family fun, and okay, blah, 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 we know about that. Okay, yeah.
How many times is a house sold to psychopaths like that?
Yeah, I know, right? You had to murder grandma, you had to The guy who was paranoid that everyone was watching him, who went full psycho after he got crippled. We had the little girl who murdered her the family pet, then somehow ripped her own jaw off with her own hands, which it's like, yeah, I don't think you're physically strong enough to do that. Like, I do not think your body would actually let you do that.
Actually, you could. You see, we have these receptors in our brains that actually hold back a lot of our potential
that's my
strength.
point, though, that you can't just deactivate that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, you can't just deactivate that. I mean, yeah, you know, that's why, like, adrenaline people get ridiculously strong, because that switch gets turned off. Okay, hold on, let me see this. Once he does, he will walk back to the room with an old time friend, blah, blah, revealing a band wearing a plague mask. That's what the fuck was the plague mask guy? Because I thought, was he the tar guy or is he somebody else? I don't get it. He will greet Dwayne and tell him he's been waiting for him so long. He talked to Dwayne about his true identity, that being other than his name, and all while encouraging Dwayne to take more sips of alcohol. Okay, we already saw that part. Dwayne telling him to pay only by the masked man upon telling him he's been seeing things. Okay, blah blah blah. This is just going through the tapes, which can we just get like the summary of what actually happened? The other pieces found, Dwayne will need to make his way to the sacrificial room. Why is there a sacrificial room in your house? What the fuck?
It came free with the pool. That's a steal.
Yeah, it was a steal. Okay, putting on this will make the rain stop outside. Dwayne will need to make his way down the door, open the shop bright. Okay, that doesn't really explain anything. Okay, it's hinted that they're Catholic. Yeah, no shit. We saw plenty of stuff like that. Dwayne suffers from mental illness is seen by the pills scattered the house and stress mechanic in the game. Nobody profiles describing Dwayne's name and are labeled chloropromazine, commonly used to treat schizophrenia, manic depression. Appears to be an alcoholic. Yeah, appears. Okay, so yeah, you did actually murder your whole family. Oh no, you're dead. You're dead. Okay. You are dead because you shot yourself in the head in the beginning of the game. So, yep, I was right, purgatory. Yep, dude had some straight up purgatory. Alright. So who was the mask guy? There's nothing for the mask guy. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Look at... Is that... Look, that almost looks Photoshop, don't it? Look at his face.
What?
The Jet Black from the Netflix Bebop.
Oh god.
That look the metal thing on his face looks so bad. That is so bad. Okay, this isn't me shitting on I almost said Ghostbusters for some reason. This isn't me shitting on that. Okay, so that's what that was. I need like Vati video to come in here and just explain this shit.
He's got a sexy voice. I'll give him that.
I mean, like, dude, if I ever have like a fantasy story and I need someone to do an audiobook, I'm getting Vati to do it. Be like, Vati, let's do this, man.
Dude, he doesn't do anything unless it has at least a Bible's worth of lore.
Yeah, let's be right. I had to write I just send him. I don't even get him to read the story. He just reads the lore Bible. Okay, so Dolores is second character of the ghost haunting the house. Early appearance was Nightgown. We already know that. Dolores was wife of a man named George, and they were raising a baby together. She enjoys listening and dancing to opera music as well as drinking tea, which may have included administered medicine at one point. When she and her husband moved to the new house, she became mentally ill with signs of dementia, bipolar disorder, anxiety, and violent paranoia. George tries to take care of Dolores as well as the baby. At the same time, which wears on his own nerves, his knowledge of mental health conditions did not help him in curing her. Dolores started to spy on her husband, and her paranoia gave her the belief he's up to something. In the deepest moment of her doubt of dementia and paranoia, she came to George, wants to poison her with rat poison. Ugh, that's ugh. That was included murder man of numbers, scratching her arm, banging her head on the wall, extreme emotional outbursts that had no trigger. If she calms down and demands George to forgive her actions, showing she was aware of his attempts to be patient with her. When George started becoming overwhelmed nerves by Dolores' crazy violent response, he decided that better care was needed. Yeah, no shit. Dolores seemed to respond to this by killing her own husband. Oof. with 7 knives and cold blood. Dolores entered her bedroom to comfort the baby after committing the murder, and inside her baby reduces the violent response. With her moment of clarity, no one sense of grief. Dolores takes her own life by hanging herself. The baby is left to cry in fear from inside Dolores' hanging corpse and subsequently perished from neglect. That was dark. I like how to say Dolores is probably based on Lisa from PT because her laughter or sobbing sounds muffled like her. Yeah, totally not inspired by PT. Okay, let's see.
I mean, again, dude, you just described like at least again like 80% of modern horror games right now.
Wait, Lucy was supposed to be 8. She was like She was like really. She was like kind of tall, wasn't she? The ghost girl. Was she like kind of? I don't know.
I don't really remember her being tall.
I don't know. Maybe I misremember. I like how it says disorders against Freddy. Okay. Did she actually have a voice? I don't remember her talking. Maybe she did. Okay.
I remember her munching.
Yeah, that was it. One day a demon began talking to Lucy through a TV radio. Lucy was very scared at first, but the demon wanted to be friends with her. Lucy grew annoyed with the demon, but still persisted. After a while, the demon ordered her to kill the pet bird Pico. Justice for Pico. You fuck with the flock, you get the Glock. That's how this goes. We gotta kill her at some point, even though she's already dead. Possessed by the demon. She bit off Pico's head.
Wait, did you make that up, or is that actually on there?
No, that part was made up. To fuck with the flock, you get the Glock. That was made up.
I need to make a t-shirt. I need to make a t-shirt made my day with that.
I need to make a t-shirt out of that. Fuck with the flock, you get the Glock. I just made that up on the spot. That's fucking funny.
You become my hero. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I said it the last stream. Actually, no, I said it in the last stream too when it was for the bird got killed. I think I clipped it too. I clipped it. Possessed by the demon, she bit off Pico's head and ate him. She ate the bird. That's mellow.
I mean, birds could eat.
I mean, poultry is poultry, but like, apparently she liked it raw. When she confronted her parents, she blamed the demon for her bird's death, horrified at what she did to Pico. Yeah, I would be too. Parents turned to medical treatment. This was administered syringes, which ultimately caused her pain and was her mental state. Her parents became more and more worried. Well, to be fair, this was like 1961, so they weren't the best at treating mental health. And we kind of fucked that up now. So her parents became more and more worried, especially as she started referring to her mother as mom. One day, she locked herself in the bathroom until she started torn by the demon. She ripped her own jaw off and died from blood loss. Yeah, I imagine you would die of blood loss from doing that. Lucy's friend, the demon, is possibly the main antagonist of the game. It's closely inspired from the film The Babadook. The Babadook was good. Lucy remembers Kayak resembles. Oh yeah, from the grunt. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I got that vibe. Okay. When they were going to Lucy up close when using the camera flash, the demon can be seen behind her for a brief second. Oh, that's actually cool. The player looks out the side window of the treehouse right before the floor breaks. The demon can be spotted looking in. Okay, that's kind of cool. Why does this like side panel keep flickering? I don't. Let me reload the page because I think there was something there a second ago. Okay, Tar Guy, Rock Raken. Okay, Tar Guy. Anonymous figure that can be seen at random. Okay.
I think I'm gonna wait, what? He doesn't even have a name. His name is literally Tar Guy.
Yeah, just Tar Guy. Tar Guy appears to have a complexity of a slender man. Okay, whatever. We don't care about appearance. What does Tar Guy encounter each day? The player decides to move the front door when the radio is at the end of the game before any chapter is chosen. Disables the radio. It will enable itself again. Clean spike and player sanity. Due to paranormal event, this huge spike is a warning to leave the radio alone. If the player attempts to disable again, it will enable and cause another sanity spike. If it's done 3 more times, the player will succumb to their sanity and it'll be stayed beyond repair. Take sanity pills from this in a state, but only a few seconds to raise their sanity. Walking away is a viable solution during the scenario. The sanity pills are unpayable, though it's not guaranteed. Okay, blah blah blah. It doesn't even get. There's literally no explanation for this character, I guess. It doesn't say there's really for this character. Okay, so
they literally just said get a guy, cover him in tar, throw him in, and have him
come out of the walls. Okay, so Raken sees him, and he just beats the shit out of Raken for some reason. There's also noted this creature is invincible, at least invincible to bullets. I mean, it's probably a ghost, so yeah, that makes sense. The second encounter is during the third time in the hospital. As you walk leave the room, which you follow the black footprints, so shortly after you grant the power to the building, grant the flash the tar guys waiting around the corner. Stabs. Yeah, I remember that. We wake up late in the same room, but the walls was broken. Okay, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, so there's really like no explanation as to what the hell this guy is. Okay.
It looks like Ash in Evil Dead 2.
Kinda, yeah. Okay, and we got Raken Al Mutawa. I don't know what that sound. That sounds like Indonesian or something, but that's probably not correct. I don't know.
Either way, you're gonna
Oh,
sound
he's
racist.
Caucasian, so I guess I don't know what he is. I don't know. Black hair, blah blah. Personality, very paranoid. We already know that. Former rugby player. Okay, yeah, he's British as fuck. I'm kidding. I don't think he's British. His accent isn't. It's weird. He has an American accent. It sounds like, I don't know. Probably the game was probably localized in America. Was former like the voice, the English voice probably done in America. But anyway, former rugby player who was put into the injury reserves following an injury. Okay, he moved home in 1970. Sure, he became very paranoid, thinking he was being watched. He kept finding objects from the house, assuming they were technology to spy on him. Okay, Rose, a neighbor. We don't care about that. He was administered to a local hospital. He came to hostile doctors and care workers. He says that there was a break-in, and he shot a gun in self-defense. The police found no evidence of break-in, and finally it was a paranoid delusion. Became so hostile that they had to end up calling an emergency code white at the protagonist makes it to the room. Oh, his former room. Raken appear. Raken asks him where he thinks he's going. And he's going to smash his head in. When Swain makes it into the meeting, Raken will pull the outside hand off and mock him. After making it something. Okay, this is just going off encounters with this guy.
Oh no, what a lucrative rugby career he fucking missed out on. Fucking diet British football.
I don't know, man.
I
okay,
don't
so
know.
there's like literally no. Okay, so there's not really any explanation for what's going on. Okay, in third chapter, there's a unique game mechanic where black substance with eyes locks the door. Yeah, we already know that. Raken is seen much more than the other ghosts. Raken's backstory is based on Raken Allen a bit, who is also a rugby player on injury reserve and a high-level backer on the game's Kickstarter. That's an interesting Kickstarter reward. You get to be one of the antagonists in the game.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
It's actually really cool.
I love that.
I actually like that. Raken seems to That seems to particularly history with Dwayne. That's a really bad sentence. Calling him arrogant, threatening to stomp his head in, and speaking his name. The Indian may signify that he was right all along. Right about what, though? I don't know. Okay. The wiki doesn't really clear up that much so far. Be honest with you. Yeah, we're gonna have to get. I think we're gonna have to get Vati on this shit. But I think okay. So I was right. Yeah, you're in purgatory. So I guess. You know what? Because I don't feel like replaying the game to show the bad ending. Because apparently there's a bad ending that I actually could have triggered.
Hang on.
I'm pulling it up on YouTube.
Oh my god, I really gotta get. Just stupid shit. I'm really tired. I'm kind of tired. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I almost didn't. Oh, this is all endings explained. Okay, it's fine. I really didn't. I just wanted to see the bad ending.
I see.
I'm gonna wrap it up at the we watch this bad ending thing.
For his cruel crimes back in real world. Crimes that correlate with real life events back in. I'm R, your narrator.
Why would you even
Here's
bother
a spoiler warning
warning
for
when
any of you who
literally
haven't played the game yet.
The ending?
With that said, let's begin.
Because I don't know what the hell was the tar guy? Because he's like the only thing that in the plague doctor guy. Because he's like the only two things.
This
that don't have an
segment will
explanation.
very briefly recap the story. Purgatory.
Perhaps.
In this place,
I can't
which
do a good
resembles his
body
home,
voice.
he experiences
Perhaps
the
there's a
miserable
different
lives of the
interpretation.
previous residents
Looking
prescribe her with
Looking into
syringes.
the world.
The
of
syringes
Visage.
only make her
Now, don't take this
worse,
as an actual
to
theory.
the point that she kills her.
I
disorder.
take this as a theory and a grain of salt as I look into this dark recess. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do a good
Makes her
Bond
become
voice.
paranoid.
Nah, I can't. I
feeling
couldn't
that she
try
is
that
being
either.
watched through peepholes.
Okay, can I just want to fast forward to the
Paranoia causes-
ending because I don't want to watch this guy's entire video. Not that I think it's.
In today, which is suggestive of the Wayne not being stuck at the same time anymore. Or
You
let
even
me go
get
back
the
to-
bad ending.
after watching all of the tape,
think you have to,
collecting
like,
all
there
of
was-
the mirror mask pieces.
So
Wayne wears the mask
last stream there was a
which
point where
transforms the
you
time
could
into
like, you
day,
could break a wall and go
which
into
is
this room. I think there was a
suggestive
gun
of
in
the
there,
Wayne
and I think
not
you would
being
just shoot
stuck at the
yourself or
same
something.
time anymore, or his purgatory, and then he opens the basement door, which leads him to a bright white screen with his family in the distance, presumably waiting for Dwayne, forgiving him, but most importantly, Dwayne himself forgiving himself.
Okay, hot take. I don't like when they do the whole oh you did this god awful thing, but you have to forgive yourself for it. It's like, bruh, you literally murdered people. There's no going back from that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even like an
I mean,
accident.
With his family. The credits then roll with a heavenly forest at the background.
You know what I
The
mean?
question is, why a
I mean,
man
I
such as
understand. I
Dwayne,
understand. Like,
who was involved in a cruel experiment,
being
causing death
what
and
the
misery
hell?
on
Anyway, I
vulnerable
understand
people,
like being at
having such a
like it's
happy
one of the things I
ending.
liked about
And what was the entire
I know a lot of
game
people don't like God of War
suggestive
4, but I like God of
Wasn't he
War
being
4
punished
because it
for
wasn't
what he
like
did?
a freaking
My understanding from the game
it wasn't about
goes like
Kratos
this.
redeeming himself or
Dwayne was a
or
Catholic average married
forgiving
man
himself or whatever. It's
who
just
moved
that he
into a new house
has to let go of
to
that
have
shit
a
and look to the
decent
future. That's the whole
American
point.
dream
Yeah.
life.
He doesn't actually just he
was
doesn't
a
actually say
biochemist, scientist, whose
actually I
talents
did
were
something good or
exploited by
oh
an
maybe
evil
I do deserve
organization.
redemption. He's like
Dwayne
maybe I do,
ends up
maybe I
signing a
don't, but I really don't care about
which
that
seems
right
to
now. I'm
be a
trying to raise my son the best
non-disclosure
I
agreement
can. That's
to
kind of
keep
the whole point.
project a
Yeah.
secret.
Okay, so you were involved
Hence
in some
why
kind
he
of
doesn't talk
project,
to his family about
and you
what's
couldn't
going
tell anyone
on
about it.
for about 3 decades.
You don't talk, you don't sleep in the bedroom, you don't get out at all, you just don't care, do you? Why don't you just leave?
Nope, he just chugs alcohol. like a straight up Sigma male. Family time is fake time.
Talk to me. You used to be so good to us.
And becomes involved in a secretive operation which inflicts pain and suffering on unknowing civilians.
But hold on, I gotta rewind
With
that.
the contract. Problems soon start after the contract. Dwayne becomes involved in a secretive operation which inflicts pain and suffering on unknowing civilians. Dwayne
I
was
did
one
not
of the
get any of
scientists
that.
who were synthesizing hallucinogenic drugs and mixing them with drinking tap water, under the
Oh.
orders of an organization which in real life was CIA. The drugs cause hundreds of people to die and develop mental disorders.
Well, okay, so you have CIA putting shit in the water, going full Alex Jones, and then you have ghost shit at the same time. That seems a little
Okay.
convoluted, doesn't it?
I mean, like
the
I'd
point
pick
of
one or
killing
the
themselves.
other.
Yeah, like you could have
And the
picked
loved
one or the
ones
other.
around them. Understanding the pain and mental drama
Or have
Dwayne
one be the
alongside
cause
his
of the other,
colleagues
but
were
like you're
bestowing
trying to
upon
do
people,
both at the
Dwayne
same
It's
relied
time.
kind of
heavily on
weird because
drugs
it's like
and
you're in this.
alcohol to
Because
sedate
it's like it's
himself.
not like obviously
And not being
conveyed
able
to you
talk
that's what's
about
going
it
on.
makes him seem like a man unhappy with his marriage and family, causing more pain on his own family. Dwayne then eventually retires. Now unable to live with himself, he proceeds to kill his restrained family and himself. As Dwayne was a religious
Dude,
man,
if you can't live with yourself, don't take that out on other people. Like, I'm not saying kill yourself, but don't, like,
he believed
if you're
in
at that,
heaven and hell.
obviously get help, but, you
As
know,
apparent
don't.
from statues of religious figures, he realizes
don't take
that
other
he has
people
committed
with you.
major sins,
Down with you.
and due to that, finds himself in a purgatory.
That's just fucked up.
In fact, it's a little unclear if the purgatory he is placed in is
This
real,
is part of a
as in
secret
what we all will
government
experience depending on whether we
experiment
committed
thing,
sins
and he
or
couldn't
not,
live with
or
himself,
if
so he
it's due to
decided to kill himself and his family.
Yeah, that doesn't make any
his
sense.
personal beliefs, making him experience those
okay.
events. I believe the purgatory he's placed in is due to his own personal beliefs, as everything he experiences is based on what he already knows. All the victims he was a culprit of tormenting, his own misdeeds destroying his family,
So all the people
and being in a purgatory where he has to suffer
were victims
enough
of what he was
to
working
find
with the government.
redemption due to his own religious beliefs.
I
For
don't know.
this ending,
I
Dwayne
This
has
seems
to experience
like-
the pain of his victims. He has to also face all
I
of
think
his
it's one of
sins,
those stories
which are
where it's
represented
purposefully
in the
convoluted
7
and vague,
videotapes.
so it seems like
Addiction,
it's deep.
which was his addiction to alcohol and drugs. His
Yeah.
greed, which was signing the contract involving him in an unethical experiment. Maybe for a better pay. His negligence, which
See, it
showed
would have been
how
interesting if, like, the contract, you actually read it
How he
first, and it didn't just
neglected
say
his
you don't
own
give a fuck,
health
or
and
it
his
said you don't give a fuck
family's.
after you
His
actually read it.
indifference towards his family,
You know?
driving them mad, and causing
Yeah.
distance. His pride, which made him feel like an important man in his inhumane lab, with a banner saying that they're changing human lives, as if they're celebrating.
I completely
Presenting which
missed that
shows
because
how he imprisoned people in their own minds. And finally, Affliction, which shows how many people died due to spiking the tap water. Only after all those experiences and terror, Dwayne forgives himself in the perspective of his own religious beliefs.
Like, I'm sorry,
The mask
but
is
that's
then
like the most
completed in a-
narcissistic shit. It's like, oh, I did all this awful shit. I'm gonna forgive myself for doing it. It's like, what the fuck?
It's like Ben Solo at the end of
Yeah, it's like,
fucking
you
Rise
don't
of
get to
Skywalker.
just absolve
And after
yourself of
wearing
what
this
you
mask,
did.
absolving his sins, he becomes a new man.
Like, that's
When
not
he
how this
joins his
works.
Family, who in his own eyes
Han
have
wasn't a Force ghost.
forgiven him.
It was just
Therefore,
literally in his
It was literally
fucking
just him just
imagination.
hallucinating.
Dwayne's subconscious not forgiving himself for his deeds and
Sorry,
life
I
choices.
just saw
As in a
a
dialogue from his
dumb post.
wife,
Somebody,
We hear that she
another
doesn't forgive
Ryan
him,
Johnson
which in fact is
loved
distorted
Star
with
Wars
a man's
bullshit
voice,
post.
They're
which is
they
suggestive
still
of
out there.
Dwayne thinking those.
They still lied her with this dumb shit, even though he openly admitted he didn't care.
That we regret to inform you the Ryan Johnson stands are still on their bullshit.
I can help you with that, you know.
I should have done that like a news anchor was
I'm
like,
only with you
like, and in local news, we regret to inform you, but the
probably
Ryan
fucking
Johnson
about
stands
that.
are still on their bullshit. We'll have
Only
4 at
after being
11.
punished for his sins,
Oh wait, it's already
Dwayne
11. Fuck, it's
is
past 11.
allowed to
Fuck
join
it.
his family and presumably go to heaven.
I still
In
can't
this
believe how
ending,
bad that
Dwayne
was.
repeatedly shoots
Thankfully,
himself with the revolver
thankfully I have,
for 6 times. Each time,
thankfully I
he
watched
goes
my
back to the
favorite
room with tiles and the black goo substance,
whodunit
until
mystery
the 7th time when the
yesterday
gun
actually.
is empty. He then
That was
goes
a
to the
fucking
bottom of a
Reservoir
well,
Dogs, dude.
representative
Absolute
of a metaphoric
classic.
place where all his victims
I have to rewatch
ended,
that. I haven't seen
as
it in a
seen
long
in
time.
the Affliction videotape.
Oh
He
yeah.
then
Okay,
gets
so this is
stuck
the
in
bad
this
ending.
endless
You just
well,
shoot yourself in that.
presumably
Honestly, I like that ending
for
more.
eternity. Dwayne experiences this ending if the mask doesn't get completed, and he doesn't wear it. That's because he doesn't suffer enough and doesn't face all of his sins. Each time he dies, he loops back, each death for each sin presumably, until the last time when the gun is empty, and he has to be stuck in an endless well for eternity.
Honestly, that's
Or
the
in
better
other
ending
words,
considering.
being stuck in a hell he built for people back in real world.
I just don't get the motivation of, okay, I did all this awful shit and I can't live
That's
myself, so I'm
about
gonna
it
murder
for
my
this
entire
video.
family.
I'm working on another video about the comics entailing the tragic story of the neighbor, Rose. You can stay tuned by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell not to miss out on it.
Alright, I mean, the explanation's fine, you know, like, good video. I know I said I was gonna watch the whole thing, but we kind of ended up doing that anyway. But, just, what The hell?
I don't know. Hey, look, Edgy, I gotta hit the sack.
Yeah,
man. about to
I'm gonna
pass out.
wrap the stream up because I'm tired too, and I gotta do some shit. I gotta do some shit tomorrow. This was kind of like supposed to be like an after party for the 200 sub special, but then it just kind of became me just getting frustrated with this game. I'm sorry
Well,
about that.
I'm happy. I'm happy you reached 200 subs. Thanks for having me on, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. By the way, if you didn't see the 200 sub special, watch it. It's cursed. It's cursed. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Stop. It's kind of cursed.
All right, no problem, dude. I got it. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm good. Like I said, I'm gonna end the stream now. Thanks to anyone who came out, and thanks for beating up 200 again. I'm done.